Hello, my name is Kyle.
I'm Matt.
I'm Alex.
I'm Rachel.
This is Tony.
And we are Pseudo Adults. Hello and welcome to episode 184 of the Pseudo Adults Podcast. Everyone's nodding in agreement.
You better believe it is.
Yeah. 184.
184. So this is a podcast. It's everywhere that you find podcasts, and you could subscribe to it. You could follow me on the X
Whoa.
at Pseudo Adults.
Yeah.
And if you could also watch Pseudo Adults if you become a Space Zamboni YouTube member. That's right.
Yeah, baby. I got beans for everybody today. Senzu beans, baby.
Ooh, senzu
and you
beans.
can only see it on video. If you're listening to this, guess what,
gotta put it-
loser?
Do you need something to watch while you're eating your caviar?
Yeah.
You gotta put it
Give us
close to the
$1.
microphone.
Anybody want a senzu bean?
Yes.
I would
Yes.
love to. What's the story
Yeah.
behind them?
Are they the green one?
Did you climb Corin's tower?
Are those
Yes.
the sucking candies?
And Corin bagged them nicely for me, and he put
even
them in the
sealed
sack.
them. He
Yes,
sealed them.
He very nicely and neatly sealed them, and he made them hard to open in bag form. And he made it really great visual content as an advertisement.
Wow. Oh,
Beans.
Wow.
yes, please.
Will it heal
You'll feel
everything
so much
about
better.
me?
Yeah, I was like, don't I need to be beaten in from death in order for this to...
Okay, I'll tell you.
Can
Or
you,
just have cancer.
guys, to the
All right.
pseudo adults.
Oh, shit. I already put it in my mouth.
Whoa.
I feel the power of the gods entering my body,
I
and
feel
it's
like
not
all
Zeus
my
this time.
ailments are slowly
really-
getting healed.
I honestly thought this was going to be an M&M, so I'm like, what the heck is this?
Hey, just give me an actual bean.
It's a sucking
Then you can find more content like that visually at spaceandboy.com, youtube.com.
no.
No to you, no to her slurping noises.
Oh, I was like, oh no.
Everybody mute it right now.
That's exactly how my aunt eats cantaloupe. She slurps it, and she chews it with her mouth open.
Oh.
Yes, just like that. It's all wet, and it's so loud.
Cheerio, like I can't say this.
Okay. You can now unmute me, even though you can't
I
hear
apologize for yelling over your Space Zamboni.
Oh, you're fine. That's usually how we always do something stupid anyway.
Yeah.
It just contributes to the stupid head.
it. These are really good.
Speaking of Space Zamboni, Tony's plug is to follow. Space Zamboni Records is, also kind of behind my album release, the Asymmetrics, Flowers and Cheap Dates. Listen to anywhere you stream music, y'all.
Yep. And if you're a pop culture fan and you want to level up in life, check out Inner Warrior. And if you're trying to get into an IT career, check out Inner Tech Warrior.
Bro.
I'm Rachel.
Yes.
Hi.
That's Rachel.
My plug. Visit
That's
me,
the only
Rachel.
plug you need.
Oh, thank
Whoa.
you. I need it.
Oh my god.
Very cartoonish.
It's healing my body. Thank you.
I like it if these had like a little radiation or something that actually does actively cure your body.
Please.
That'd be intense.
It heals you.
Spoiling the Batwoman.
The good radiation, not the bad one that makes your skin melt off.
What if they were just
Depends.
antibiotics?
Whoa.
All good radiation.
Pretty
Like a
good.
microwave.
You get an STD, you're like, hey, honey, eat these beans for no reason.
Yeah.
Don't worry, just eat the fucking beans.
Don't ask
Beans I
questions.
got from the pharmacy.
Yeah. What does it say? Take one daily? Eat the fucking bean.
I'm crunching on mine. So we got some TV shows, we got some video games, so we get to kind of like dive in wherever we want. I think so. There's a show called Goosebumps that's out, and you guys been checking it out. I know it's on the Disney's.
Goosey lumpy.
It's got the man from that movie Barbarian.
Yeah.
Barbar
Justin
Ian.
Long. Yeah,
Justin Long.
Barbar Ian.
The walrus himself.
Yeah, and he's not 10 feet tall despite his name.
No.
Oh, but he is a he is a
short.
Mac.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he is a Mac.
I like the show so far.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's in a cool, fun direction. It's better than the Goosebumps movie with Jack Black.
I didn't see it.
I've seen
fell
some
asleep
of it
to
and I
it.
fell asleep.
Yeah.
Wasn't
This
there
is-
two?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah,
I
there
didn't
was
even watch
two?
the second
There was
one.
two.
Oh, man.
We never
Is
watched
that
it
Jumanji?
fully.
They're all.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was
that
They
all
is
come in
also with
twos.
Jack Black.
Yeah.
Wait,
Jack Black.
did that one
stories
only
come in
have
two.
2? I thought that one had 3.
That one had 3.
Jumanji
had 3?
Yes.
Well, I mean, there was an original, and then they made
Right.
2 newer ones. So
Handy dandy.
I just meant the new.
Oh, I swear there was
Yeah,
like 3
of the-
new
of
ones
the
too, but maybe there was only 2.
Really?
What
Wait,
the
there was the
fuck?
one with the kids and one with the parents.
Yeah, was there like one?
What other one would there have
Was
been?
there
The
like Welcome to the
grandparents?
Jungle,
Yeah.
which is one of the songs I heard people.
I think that's the second one, right? No, Jumanji 2 Game Over. Wait, that's Spy Kids.
Wasn't
Wait.
there like 12 of those?
It's the next level.
Oh, next level. Okay. I knew some
There
of
was
it.
only 3 technically counting the original.
Okay.
Okay, so there's only 2 new ones.
3 counting the original.
Right,
The
so
original
2 new ones.
Yeah, but 2 new ones.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, so
It's like the
Goosebumps.
OG.
How many geese?
Huh?
In Goosebumps.
Oh.
Probably like 12 goose freckles out of 15.
Okay.
I do enjoy the show. It's got like that darker tone. It's got like
And
the
the Disney
It's got like a
Plus?
Freddy Krueger kind of thing going for it. Right
Really?
now.
I think I saw
Yeah.
it had like a TV 14 rating, which is
oh,
like
interesting.
surprising.
first episode they have like zombies and weird crazy stuff, and it's got the Goosebump feel.
Does it have the Are You Afraid of the Dark feel, or is it still Disney-ish?
It's.
Still Disney?
I feel like it's more Disney than Are You Afraid of the Dark. I feel
Okay.
like even Are You Afraid of
I
the
gotta
Dark was
gauge
more
it.
serious than like
That shit
Goosebumps.
was
Yeah, it
scary
was, yeah.
when you were younger, and that opening.
I like. It's also a story that they're telling. It's not like weird episodes that have nothing to do with one another.
Oh,
Because just from the episode names, you could tell like each character is gonna get their moment too. So it's like, it's pretty cool. I like this so far. The first episode's all about football guy and doing football things.
And hurting his arm go owie.
He's like, oh,
That's scary.
yeah. Oh yeah, he hurts his arm big time.
Guess what? He's not going to college anymore.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Not for free.
Where's he
No.
going? Oh, he had a free ride.
And his dad's like, I'll work my ass off to get you to college. And that kid's like, I'm never getting to college.
Yeah, he went.
There's no way. There's no way my dad's going to be able to afford it.
But yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes.
Interesting. So it follows the same family, or is it the same town? Like, how
That's
does
a
it work?
good town.
Actually, I think the town, yeah.
more so.
Okay.
Maybe the same family because it seems like these kids are wrapped up in a mystery.
Yeah,
And Justin Long's there all possessed and
It's
whatnot
got
or
Mystery
something.
Incorporated feels.
Okay,
It
yeah, that's
does.
what I was picturing when you were saying that.
Yeah.
Is it like a monster of the week, or and then in the Mystery Incorporated way, there's like the Velma way. There's an overarching plot or something.
So from the first episode has this room filled with just like different objects that they're like, these are the things that will be incorporated throughout the show. Like they have this weird mask. They have the clock. They have the Polaroid camera.
Yeah.
And it looks like each of those will be like its own mystery
Own monster.
for So
Interesting.
There's definitely Goosebumps books. Probably. Maybe. I hope.
Well, like House of Usher, where like each thing was like a
that's kind of what it feels like.
yeah,
About
like
to get backhanded from the sun. But
Oh my god.
Wait, I don't know what I said that like disagree with any point you made.
I don't care.
Yeah, Tony made a good point.
God.
Smack him.
That's what we do with this podcast.
You can't
If you have a
hurt
good point,
Tony.
we smack you.
Beat the shit out of him.
you hear that guy?
That's a pretty good point.
Very accurate.
Pretty sure that existed before the House of Usher, but that's none of my business.
Is this still releasing like new episodes?
It's done. It's out. It's all.
Goosebumps?
Because I was gonna say
Yeah.
if it was, then you know that they're ending it just in time for a show that's starting back up in November, which is the Santa Clauses or whatever.
We
it's
gotta
called.
watch that.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
It doesn't matter when it gets released or what else we're watching actively. We gotta watch it.
I know. We have to
Everything
watch
gets
it and
dropped
finish
for that.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's coming back. Oh yeah.
So
I
sad.
was so excited once I saw the commercial for it. I was like, "Fuck! This show's coming back. We got it! I can't wait."
No strike could stop that show.
No.
Because there's no writing and no acting involved.
yeah. They all just wing it. Yeah,
When Velma comes back, I'm gonna have the same feeling I'm having now.
I like the Santa Claus better than Velma, like a million times more.
They're both bad, very bad.
I gotta say, the Santa Claus is awful, but it's a fun awful.
I think the way you guys talked about it made me enjoy it more. Which you had a story about you enjoyed something more because of how you heard of it.
Oh, Yeah, I like the Haunted Mansion. I forgot we watched that.
Yeah,
Watch
me
it?
too.
You like that?
I thought it was fun.
You enjoyed it as much as the first one, or is it?
I didn't enjoy the first one.
Yeah, I don't remember liking the first one at all.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, I thought it was fun, silly, a
So
romp.
you walk in there without expectations, high expectations.
Actually, just have everyone around you tell you it's absolute dog shit, and they're
and
gonna
then you
walk
in,
out.
you're
And
like,
do it.
nah,
Yeah,
it's not the Santa Claus show. So
yeah, and Matt didn't even fall asleep during it. Which
No,
is
it kept me awake the whole time.
I really like the ghost
I
that
dozed in.
like wanted to go to the ocean. If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
That was my favorite part.
Oh yeah, the little.
That was
the wet ghost.
The
wet ghost.
Yeah,
That
that they just like steal this boat now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, uh-huh.
It's like, okay.
There is also an element of watching it with people and
we were watching
joking
it together,
and like.
we're like,
Oh yeah, we were
This
ripping
is-
on it as well.
Yeah,
but it was fun
while you
rips.
watch it.
Yeah.
So it
did
kinda
you
makes it more
did you
fun.
notice the beginning acting in the very beginning when they got into the house? Where I was like, what the fuck is this? They couldn't have re-shot this. Like,
Oh no, we have to get out.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I thought it was funny because
We
they
gotta
really
go.
were like,
we're like,
yeah, we're gonna go now.
Yeah. Excuse me, I'll take the check, please.
yeah, we're like, no.
No, it was bad.
Oh,
but it
and
was
did
funny.
you see how clean New Orleans was? It's not like that.
It is. It's just like that.
It's not like that.
That's what
It's
I
like
heard.
that. It looks like that.
clean.
Like everything they have looks like that. Just a little bit dirtier.
Like you partied all night and people were thrown up and they just don't.
Yeah, people vomiting and pooping.
New Orleans would be like, how dare you have an accurate depiction of our city? You clean up your sidewalk.
yeah.
It's hard because every night people party there, so
Mm-hmm.
it's not gonna look the cleanest. I was like, I feel like New York looks a little bit cleaner. Like honestly,
Whoa, New
New
York's
York City?
cleaner than New Orleans?
Some areas.
some
Oh my
areas
God.
were-
Excuse me.
yeah.
How?
And it's you got the older houses. You have it's not like the cleaner looking buildings.
I guess it's what part and where, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
where all
very
the where
dependent.
he proposed to her. I was like, that's where all the hobos sleep, and that's like in that square.
They had to
believe that.
clear them out for
A
the
lot
day.
of
Rachel tour.
hobos sleep.
That's like Central Park's the same though.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
That's
That's
it's
where Big
pretty
Bird
much Central
sleeps.
Park, and then
Yeah.
and then that other park that they go to, where like it's like they're walking through and people are, I think they were like dancing or whatever. I don't remember. You know that park all the way at the end where we didn't go in because I was like, I'm gonna get stabbed. if
Oh
I
my
go in.
God. Were you going to get...
Turning into big bloody penguin bashing. Yeah.
Anyways, for this
Now I'm
podcast,
gonna need you to watch the Muppets Haunted Mansion on Disney
Oh.
Plus. So good. I mean, I like it because I love the Muppets.
Tony's face looks like he hates everything about it.
I love the Muppets.
Nothing
so
happens.
If you just
talked about this last episode.
if you go in there like you know this is a Muppets movie and it's a Muppets movie. It's not like it's
And it
not,
just came out.
It came out
Brand new.
no it's that it came out like a year last year maybe.
You should tell us how bad it is so we could enjoy it.
It's a clip show of just things that happen.
Oh, that
Tony.
actually sounds terrible.
Oh, so it's like the Star
It's
Wars
pretty good.
Christmas
I
special.
like the Muppets.
Yeah, that's
so.
what it felt like.
If you go in there being like, this is going to be like a fun time and not like a meaningful time, you'll have fun. It's going to be, it's the Muppets. Not everything the Muppets does is like a clip show. What?
No, they have a whole show. That things happen. There's like plots
I'm
to
going to
it.
throw my shoe.
Oh my God.
Isn't there a newer Muppets something or other
I need a
also?
drink.
Like it had Kevin Smith in it.
They had a show
Can you switch? I'm
for
gonna
a
grab a
minute.
drink.
Oh, I mean, they always
Mommy
keep
drink.
getting canceled and coming back.
Yeah. I don't know.
Where
I
Kermit
honestly didn't realize how
Twiggy.
recent the Muppets Haunted
They
Mansion
were.
was. It's from 2021.
Yeah, I said it was like this year, last year.
Yeah, it's
when
very
was it?
recent.
It's like a fun. It's silly.
Yeah, there was some new Muppets thing that I thought was pretty, like, immediately dismissed, unfortunately. I don't know if it was good or not, but obviously it didn't get buzz. But, you know,
I like the Muppets.
it's the
movie.
Muppets. They're eternal.
You remember the last one where they had that new character?
I don't know if I saw it. The one with Jason, Penis Man.
Yes.
Mm.
He was from
It's forgetting Sarah
How
Marshall.
I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was actually pretty silly. I like that one.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty
Oh,
fun. Yeah.
yeah, that Muppets movie was great.
That
I
was
love
like,
that.
movie was pretty good. If you go in there like that, it's a Muppets movie. It's supposed to be like, it's not supposed to really make sense. They're fucking puppets.
Yeah, there's Muppets Mayhem now. That's the new show.
I haven't seen that one.
It's actually got a pretty good reading.
I like the
I'm sure it's
Muppets.
fine.
I like, well, it's because it's silly, and I'm like, oh, it incorporates the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
I was like, this is silly. It's pretty much the main character is Gonzo, and the
Cockroach.
Is it? He's not a cockroach. I think he's a shrimp.
Is he not?
Technically.
Oh, he's a shrimp. You're right.
Oh,
Technically, yeah.
The French one.
Yeah, I did it. And that was like, am I wrong and racist?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he
All those shrimp
technically
look
they're
alike.
both the main characters. So I was like, okay, I like this.
Garçon.
I like him.
Nice.
And they have like in Disney, they had Tony's Pizzeria.
Congratulations.
I was like, oh,
Thank you.
Tony.
Thank you.
Good job for opening a pizzeria in Muppets World.
Yep. You know, I just felt my name's Tony. Like, what other kind of places are there?
If we could talk
Tony's
about that,
coffee place.
I don't want to like dox anyone, but I haven't driven to your place in quite a while. But sometimes, depending on the way I go, I pass by a Tony's meat market.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Whoa.
Every time we pass, I was like, Tony, your meat.
And I'm like, eat my meat.
Zip.
It's right by our house. It's Tony's meat market, and I was like, Tony, your meat. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Tony's meat market?
Sorry, I left to watch the Muppets.
Oh, how was it?
This is bad. No. No, what? Tony's Meat Market?
Tony's meat
Yeah, my
market.
meat market.
You pass it.
Eat my meat.
If you were
No.
going to Kyle's house,
You know his
on-
slogan.
If you're going to
I'd be
Kyle's
game.
house on that road that we live off of, I'm just gonna say that
Yeah.
there's a Tony's meat market right there, and a big sign. And every time we pass, I go, Tony's meat. Look, Tony, your meat.
I like it if
Yeah.
Tony's like a gecko where his tail gets cut off, it just regrows back or whatever. Lizard,
his
except it's his wiener.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering how the meat was
I
getting
know. That's the meat. There it is.
And every time
Okay.
he cuts
Big
it off,
old
it gets
flesh
bigger.
roll. Oh my God! Yeah, it gets colossal.
You can't even, you're like, I need to stop. My business has to go out of business.
It's like Goku's. What's the pole?
Power pole.
His power pole. That's your power pole.
Yeah.
Tony's power pole.
Only
we
at
were
Tony's
talking
meat.
We were talking about the Muppets, the
You-
last
you-
movie they had.
You guys are still talking about the
whole time.
Muppets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole fucking
Apparently I
time?
can't get off of Muppets.
Oh, we tried talking about Tony's meat market, and now we're back.
We're back to the
brought back to the
Muppets. I was
Muppets.
trying to tell you what you missed when we talked about how good that movie they had with that
Jason
new
Segel.
Muppet. Yes.
Jason
yeah.
That
Segal.
was silly.
You say
do
new?
karate.
That's
New. Relative. It's their newest
that was like
movie.
2012.
It was their newest movie that they had.
I don't even know what movie you guys are talking about.
That you know.
You've never. We're gonna.
There's
go
a new
watch
show
this
that no one watched.
Oh my
so-
God!
Yeah.
That was the NBC one or the one after?
After, I think there's a Disney Plus exclusive.
Oh, shit.
one.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it so you can
From
fund the Muppets.
2023.
I gotta
Holy
show you
shit.
the original movie. It's not original. 2012.
About approximate.
Approx. Anyways. Moving on.
So who's your favorite Muppet, guys?
Gonzo,
Oh,
Oh, wow.
nice Gonzo.
big
Kyle.
nose.
Big nose. Or Rizzo the mouse. He's kind of
Oh,
cool too. Is his name Rizzo? I think it's Rizzo, right?
I think so. I know he did the Ricky Rat.
Yeah.
Whoa!
You know, I was thinking about Ricky Rat the other day, and he,
See, the Muppets.
it's bad. I never, I don't know, like, I guess like time and aging gives you perspective, and especially as things become more and more unacceptable over
Yeah.
time. He has a suicide attempt during that cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
He tries to drink dishwashing detergent and kill himself,
Uh-huh.
and he doesn't even like stop.
No, yeah.
No, he chugs it.
If you know anybody
I don't know, it
that's
didn't even
committing
occur to me
suicide,
that was bad.
I know, right?
That was
Call your
old
local
humor.
suicide
I think what
prevention
I
hotline.
vividly remember from the Muppets is the space one where Gonzo's trying to figure out where he came from, but his nose. Me always being like, I want to. Can I touch your nose? Like, kind of like the texture that they made his nose. I'm like, so interesting. I'm watching for the nose.
Who's your favorite Muppet?
Who's your favorite Muppet?
Oh,
He doesn't know
man.
much about Muppets because
My
he doesn't
favorite Muppet
care.
is John Oliver.
Oh,
That's a good Muppet.
I also do like Animal.
Animal's fun.
Animals.
Yeah.
I like the two guys in the
Travis
balcony.
Barker's wanted to drum because of Adam.
Wow.
I like the two guys in the balcony.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Oh yeah, they're
The
fun.
grouchy guys.
Me and Matt during
that's-
Food for
yeah.
Thoughts.
What are they doing now?
Should have done a Halloween special where you both were dressed up.
We really should have done that. That would have been so funny.
I've almost got as little hair as the bald ones.
Oh.
You still didn't say what your favorite Muppet was.
I'm thinking.
I like
too.
Oscar the Grouch, but that's Sesame Street.
That's Sesame Street.
Yeah.
You need to get your Muppet facts together.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Why'd you let those words leave your mouth?
Uh
That's embarrassing.
You knew you were going to get in trouble.
You literally could have said any.
They're all-
Kermit the
they're all
Frog is
puppets.
really good.
Yeah,
love
I thought
Kermit
you were
the
going to
Frog.
say Kermit.
I thought you were gonna say.
I was trying to think about it. I'm like,
Frog.
is it Kermit though? Because like, he just has an abusive
Oh my
relationship with Miss
God,
Piggy.
So is Miss Pig your
Oh,
favorite?
he's the victim.
No,
What did you
because she's
wrong?
Yeah,
kind of like
he
too
is.
controlling. So I don't know.
Could you see me vividly going?
You think Kermit's tried to kill himself?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
No, Kermit's too Kermity. I don't know.
Didn't you say
Kermit
probably? You just said
You
probably.
just said probably.
No, it's not.
Probably
easy
no,
being
he could
green.
never.
He's already had a hard life because it's not easy being green.
Yeah.
And he's already had the
Not
struggle
easy
to.
being green.
Thank you. He had that whole song where he played the guitar on the log.
Yeah, doesn't that sound like he would have tried to kill himself at some point?
I don't know. Miss Piggy would never allow it.
Yeah.
I feel like Miss
That
Piggy
sounds
would push him
controlling
to the
too,
edge and then be like, "You need me. You need me,
Yeah.
Kermit."
that's a cycle of violence.
Yeah, exactly.
I decided on an answer, although I don't have much to base off, but I always really enjoyed the character because I feel like he's just there for the lols, which is Rolf, the dog.
Yeah. Oh my God, the
That fuzzy dog.
I don't think he's never not entertaining and funny. So
True,
I'm
true.
gonna go
The
with him.
Christmas movie is like these are the ones I had on tape. The Muppets movies. Christmas one is bopping too.
Christmas Carol.
Now that's what I call
Miss Piggy to
Muppets.
come, and everybody's. I like the chef. I like the chickens.
Oh, what about Meep?
The meep. There's so
meep,
many
meep.
characters.
There are a lot of characters.
That's what I'm doing when
That
I
is
get
true.
home. I'm gonna watch the Muppet movies.
Yeah. Now to dive into 4 hours of Muppet lore.
Yes.
Did you even read the book?
I'm just
In the Book of Muppet, Chapter 4,
This is what
Genesis.
I feel like that should be a religion. Like, I think you could start the Church of Muppet.
I think you
love
can.
Yeah. Muppetology.
Mythology, yeah.
The giant Muppet monster.
Muppetology. It makes
Who's the
everybody
giant
happy.
Muppet in the sky?
Nobody can think about a Muppet without like smiling a little bit because Muppets are
The
cool.
giant
Yeah,
like,
Muppets
spaghetti
are awesome.
Muppet.
Yeah. Whoa. Just changing that. It made it so much better.
Nobody can say they can go to Disney without sitting through that Muppet
That little show.
that little show they put. That's like
Yeah.
a tradition. And getting lost, I got lost by.
What do you like
Oh,
more,
damn.
Harley Quinn or the Muppets? I think you might like the Muppets more.
It sounds
do
like
like
a whole religion was
I do
just
like
built
the
around the Muppets.
No, I got lost at the Muppet Fountain when I
Whoa.
was little at Disney.
And
where
that
my
changed
dad-
your life.
Yeah, it
You
did.
saw like Muppet Jesus come to you. He's
The
like,
Muppets are cool.
You
must
became the
watch me.
apostle of Muppet Jesus.
hey there, hey, I think you need to watch my movies.
Jesus the Christ here.
It is pretty
You're
good.
my
I like
apostle
it.
now.
Done with the Muppets,
All the
all right,
abandoned
guys.
children become his apostles.
Spread the word, the Muppet.
I feel like it's been, 184, we said? How many
Yep.
episodes
Yep.
of this podcast?
84
Oh, yeah,
episodes. Yeah.
And this is the first time that you
Heard about
you-
Muppetology?
Like that you're that like
I'm
last
not
episode
that.
you're like I like the Muppets.
I do
Now
like
you're
the
like I
Muppets.
want to fuck all the Muppets
Never said that.
this order and I want Gonzo's nose
No.
now.
Want to stroke it?
Gonzo's nose was like a sponge. It almost looked spongy, so the
spongy.
satisfaction of that.
Yeah.
But that's it. I mean, I grew up with the Muppets.
Likewise.
So it
Yeah.
left good memories. That's what I feel about
Yeah.
it.
Just
So
watch
I
them
like
all
the
time
Muppets.
on
Love would be
Nickelodeon.
a hard word, Alex.
No way.
I mean-
you don't love the
It
Muppets.
sounds like you love the
Yeah,
Muppets.
that does sound like love. You do have an affinity towards the Muppets.
I like the Muppets. I don't want to take the Muppets to
It's
bed.
it's not a sexual love. It's
not
a love.
sexual. It's like a family love. It brings back good memories.
You're not a
Familial love.
Muppy. You're just
I'm not a Muppet.
yeah. You're not a Muppet
I love this
sexual.
Muppet lore that's being built out.
Oh, dude, I almost laughed so hard I almost coughed in your face.
I'm not a Muppy. I just love them like family.
A Muppy.
I'm not a Muppy.
Don't mind me.
You got Muppies, you got Muppetologists.
Muppet Jesus.
Muppet
He's mad
Jesus.
because he doesn't even know a single Muppet character.
Yes, I do. I just named like 3.
Yeah, but you can't tell me your favorite one.
Because
I
maybe
think
I don't
Muppet
have
Jesus
one.
is pretty high on the totem pole right now.
Right.
Everybody here at this table named a Muppet
Uh-huh.
except you
Kermit, Miss Piggy,
that you like.
Waka
okay, well,
waka.
I don't know.
You can't even tell me.
Oscar the Grouch.
Yoda.
Look, in Sesame Street,
Oh,
Oscar is my
Sesame
favorite.
Street.
Yeah.
I wasn't,
What is that?
I wasn't a big Sesame Street person. Probably the only thing I had was a rubber ducky from. And it was
You went
singing
into
a
Elmo's
song.
tub and grabbed his rubber ducky, and you're not a
Oh
Muppet?
my God.
No, I'm not a Muppet. I had a duck that you would sing a rubber ducky song with, that they had.
How'd you get to his tub?
Maybe
I got to
maybe she's not a Muppy. Maybe she's a Rubby.
Oh, a Rubby and a
What's wrong
Squirty?
with you?
Yeah, I don't know why that made me cringe so bad.
Tony's about to turn into a Muppet when I'm done.
Uh-oh.
He'll
You
be
have
talking
your
like a
hand up your
Muppet.
ass.
She's going to break out the book and read from the Muppet Comic-Con. turn you,
Ubi.
turn you
Tony's
into a
about to
Muppet.
turn into Ubi. He's not even going to have a face.
Ubi.
Which one's Ubi?
Oh, the one that's got the eyelashes but no eyes?
The eyes on top
Oh.
of it. Ubi. You remember that?
What is that? I don't know that.
Ubi. Okay. I'm going to show you.
Told you Muppet lore.
Oh yeah.
You know why? Because I was like the oldest cousin, like out of the group, and they would all watch all this stuff, and I would be sitting there watching it.
Oh my God.
Because majority rules. And I would watch all this stuff like Ubis or the Ubas. Have you ever heard of the Ubas? They're like these. They're almost like Teletubbies, but they have like faces and they make farty sounds when they move.
Wait, is this a Muppet thing or what is
Wait,
this?
those are a different
or
thing,
Weekly
aren't
Town
they?
Heroes. I used to
Ubas.
watch that because they would watch it. all the
Ubas
time.
are like those alien-looking things
Yeah,
with the
they
skin
bark though,
face
right?
and the fuzzy
Yes.
bodies.
Wait, but they're not Muppets.
No, they're not.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
they're
was getting
just
confused.
nightmare fuel.
They really are just pure nightmare fuel, but that's fun.
They're like blue and their
And
skin
Wiggly,
matches
like
the color.
Wiggly Town Heroes was because the guy who died, that everybody was like, oh, he died of cancer.
As they do.
Damn.
As they
Yeah, as humans do.
As humans do. No, my cousins used to watch it. This is like the generation below me, so nobody would know here except me, Matt.
Damn.
Maybe you would know.
Kyle's face just killed me, dude. That made me laugh
I
so
know, it's
hard.
amazing.
You're like the guy that died. Everyone's like, "Yep." I like Jim Henson. Who are we talking about?
Yeah, he's gone.
Let me show
He went
you.
down that road.
That's why I said, "Oh, clear as
People.
as people do." You know,
Is this? No, it's Wiggly Town Heroes. Duh.
I've never heard of Wiggly Town Heroes.
You have seen it.
Maybe.
you've
I'm familiar with the Oopas. Oopas,
No, I
Oopas.
said-
What about Mucha Lucha?
Mucha Lucha.
Mucha Libre, right? Mucha.
Mucha
Wiggly
Lucha.
Town.
Oh, it's Mucha Lucha.
Yeah, adding
That
words
was
to it.
Is it Wiggly
Oh,
Town Heroes?
I thought.
Mucha Lucha book.
Lucha Libre, isn't that the movie with Jack Black?
Nacho Libre.
Nacho
Oh, I'm
Libre.
confusing those two. I think that's what's
There we
happening.
go.
Mucha Lucha Libre.
Libre.
The famous Cartoon Network show.
Yeah.
Mucha Lucha Libre.
It was Cartoon Network? Or was it Nickelodeon?
No, it was Nickelodeon.
And Alex, to confirm, I asked Bing Assistant and it said, I searched the episode descriptions of the Pseudo Adults podcast for the mention of Muppets. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any such episodes. in the descriptions.
Told you, man.
So at least nothing that made the description.
Interesting,
Yeah.
interesting.
About to change today.
Oh, yeah.
Now we got to download all the transcripts and send it
When the
in.
title of this episode mentions
God.
Muppies.
The born again Muppet.
Do I dare try to
Give it a shot.
Okay. So it's kind of funny that we're mentioning this because there's this new show called Gen V, and I won't get too specific because I know you guys only saw the first episode. You haven't seen it. The season just ended and I finished, but there's a character in it who actually sometimes pictures other people as like Muppets.
Whoa.
Oh,
And I
that's
feel like
awesome.
it's like a weird. I honestly don't know if it totally won me over, but it was like a way for them to do their graphic violence on like a puppet, basically. Not,
that sounds almost like it's copying Doom Patrol. There was an episode of Doom Patrol. They all
Oh,
become,
really?
They all become
Oh,
puppets.
yeah.
oh,
I remember you talking about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
be funny if
Uh-oh.
it's the same person.
Oh, it's a no face.
It was.
What's going down?
No surprise.
The only point of comparison I had was The Boys had the season with like Black Noir imagining like everyone's cartoon characters.
Yeah,
so
it's
it's like it seems like they kind of keep like renewing that in a different way. But apparently this one was done already.
Yep.
So
It was done.
how does that make you feel?
I
Mad?
don't know.
Angry?
Should I feel angry? I
Are you
don't know.
gonna-
Oh, you're indifferent.
Are you going to
Yeah,
do some
yeah,
vigilante
yeah,
justice?
Everything is just like people copying other people, right? Like every idea is not a new idea. It's all
Hey,
remixed.
relax. We're content creators. You can't say that.
But it's true.
Give me your shirt. I want to copy it.
Right? There's no original ideas anymore.
I feel like there are.
Matt,
It's
something
remix
original right
ideas.
now.
Schmoopy poo.
See?
Okay, where did those words come from?
Came from my butt.
Sounds pretty original. There's only one Matt's butt.
Only
Yeah.
butt speaking butthole.
Hold on, let me ask Bing Assistant. Is there any other speaking buttholes?
Hey, no. Schmoopy boopy, whatever.
Yeah, schmoopy doo.
Schmoopy poo.
Those words coming out of the butt.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I feel like Mucha Lucha Libre was just as original.
That was a remix, we just said, of Nacho Libre.
Yeah, but
and
now
Mucho
give it a
Lucha.
story.
And I do think Schmoopy poo did come from Aristotle.
See, there you go.
Great thinker.
Yeah.
When he's on the toilet.
Movie.
Schmoopy poo.
Now
I
they're
just made a Schmoopy poo.
It's fine. I'll find it. I'll send
right.
it to you guys when I find it.
But Gen V, solid show, good time. It is very much like the same energy as The Boys, but it's everything that we were saying before, and the things that I voicing like hoping that it would do. It's showing those signs of doing some of those things. It's like the show, even though it's supposed to be about going to a superhero college, I was like, there was somewhere between like 0 and 1 classes throughout the entire I was going to say semester, throughout the entire season.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like X-Men.
Yeah, really?
Oh my God! Now everything has to be excellent, though. Like
Not everything has to be Muppets, Rachel.
I never referred to the Muppets.
And we're back.
Right. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
No, so I was thinking...
Take a nap now. Proceed.
Tony's got something to say, and then you're going to hit him.
Yeah. There it was. no, I'm just saying, like X-Men, like there's different versions of X-Men, obviously, but like,
what? Explain.
oh yeah, so there's like different versions of like X-Men.
You just said the same thing twice.
Explained. See.
Continue.
Thank you.
Thank you for the clarification.
You're welcome. No, but I was just saying, like if you look at X-Men Evolution, there was classes, right? But if you look at like X-Men the animated
like the
series,
same thing as the Muppets.
Yeah, the animated series didn't touch upon a single class.
right? The original
They're
animated
just
series,
like, oh, something's going on. We got to go stop it or whatever.
exactly. Yeah.
And no kids ever playing basketball because they never fall into the jet hole.
Yeah, that's true. Only the X-Men play
That'd be a dark
basketball.
episode. You get burned up. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like that was it.
I feel like Gen V could have been X-Men College.
It could have, and it's like indirectly accomplishing similar things. I don't know. I won't be too specific, but I remember saying on like when we were maybe after one episode, be like, I could see how they could like they introduce these characters kind of early on, so it's like this time for them to figure out more details about their abilities, to like, because one of them has to like have a like borderline eating disorder in order to like shrink or grow, which is her ability. Another
really
character only controls blood, and there's other things, and it's just like showing how even though they have all this, I guess, potential, it's like they have to do it's like pretty drastic things in order to control it. But they are strongly hinting at things to come, where it's like now you have room for development, and maybe there's even examples of like people that like you think your abilities may not be as unique as they think they are. They may have been things that we saw in The Boys that are sneakily being done on this show.
I have a question. So the girl who shrinks and grows. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on the first one. The girl who shrinks and grows. What about if one day she wants to eat a lot of pizza and then she won't shrink and grow that day, but the next day when it's all done being digested, can she shrink and grow if she stops eating as much? I know that's like too deep of a question.
Well, she has to like
Throw it up.
Yeah, throw
She's
it
got to
up.
like,
She's got to be bulimic
So
to
she can't-
activate the power.
Oh, so she can't like.
I
Oh,
think
so she can binge, but she has to purge.
yeah,
it.
she's got to
yeah.
So
purge
she can
to shrink.
enjoy it for like a minute and then she has to purge it. Okay,
unless she just
that's
wants
my
to
question.
be big.
Because I was like, she just stay big. Is that really how that goes? She stays big when she does that, but she purges and she gets small.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. They don't really dive into like say she ate a lot of pizza and she's not planning to throw it up because
She wants to
because she doesn't
digest
need to. She's got a pair of big old clothes to wear.
She has cobwebs on her butt.
Yeah.
Nothing comes out.
I like that power.
Cobwebs on her butt. She doesn't do anything. She just.
Where did this lore come from?
I get what she's saying. I get what you're saying. You're saying nothing processes out that department because she's always throwing it up.
She's throwing it back up.
I was just saying she's gonna get really big, and I'd like to
curious.
imagine that some gradual metabolism will happen where she'll go back to her normal size, but
She has
she'll
to
be
poop
big
it
for
out
quite a
first.
while.
Oh my
Yes,
God!
she-
Does that mean her poop is gonna be bigger than?
Oh my God, she throws up while she's pooping.
Proportionate.
And the poop destroys her
I
entire
can't-
being.
For some reason, I'm like, I gotta know. Because
You know what I just realized? I was about to say,
You
like,
gotta go to Comic-Con.
yeah, it's just like the other show they have where the girl turns into a monster and gets younger every time. And then I'm like, that's Invincible.
That show just came back too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
yeah,
that
that's
her
right.
poop shrinks too when she shrinks. Shouldn't that like explode her entire body?
well, if
Yeah.
all of her is shrinking.
All of her, including
but what
things
about
inside of
the
her.
things inside of her aren't her. It's literally just
Yeah,
food
poop.
processing.
Yeah,
So you're
poop.
saying that she eats like a rubber duck. And
Yeah.
it's-
And then,
And
she
she
gets
shrinks.
small, and she
The rubber duck's gonna kill her.
blow
You know
up.
what? That makes sense because otherwise she would be able to shrink her clothes, right?
Yeah.
Does she have to poop
Are
before
you questioning
she
the
actually?
realism of superhero shows? Oh my God.
Well, it has to make sense to me. Like Superman
Specifically.
feels like it kind of
Okay,
makes sense.
how about this?
He doesn't shrink.
Superman makes sense.
Because the
I've
Native
seen a bird
American
fly,
superhero
so-
that goes, eat Nate Chuck, everything shrinks on him. So,
That's
of
true.
course, the poop's going to shrink
Yeah.
with him.
Same for Ant-Man. His whole costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they made a special costume so it would shrink with him.
So
But
what
what
if he
about
eats
the
a rubber ducky?
Yeah. What if he eats a rubber ducky? You're right.
That's going to shrink too because he shrinks things and grows
Yes,
things
yes,
like the
yes.
toy car.
The particles are
What if
shrinking.
Particles are shrinking.
Everything is shrinking inside of his body.
yelling.
Every particle inside of his body,
Dumb
counting
shit
the
over
poop.
each other. I was gonna say, what if he also broke into Elmo's tub and ate his rubber ducky?
And he drank the bathwater. And now he has to digest it.
Drank Elmo's
it's the best
bathwater?
Kind of soup.
Yeah.
Elmo bathwater.
Technically,
Soup
it is soup.
Just, soup
Yeah.
is just
Yeah.
when you boil and let the vegetables take a bath, and you drink the bathwater and go,
Yeah, but this is Elmo.
Okay.
Yeah.
so yummy.
I can't answer for the rubber ducky phenomenon,
Sorry.
but I like to think that
I had to ask
say
it.
there's like a log of shit in her,
Uh-huh.
so she has to unfortunately
Shit it out.
vomit. Well,
Out her shit.
stay with me.
Yeah.
These are
Outer butt.
these
Where
are
the
desperate.
cobwebs
These are
live.
desperate
Kind of
times.
like vomiting.
These are desperate times we're talking about. She needs to free up some space. So maybe her body's not ready to shit yet. But
It's kind of like shitting. It's just
yeah, but she's making
Opposite
room
of your
on
mouth.
the top end. So when she shrinks, it slides
why
up.
why don't we have teeth
Why don't we have teeth
on
in
our
our butt?
Why do we have teeth on our
I
mouth?
have
We're
teeth.
talking about a tongue in our butt with
Yeah.
Wait,
with
what?
teeth. Yeah, that way we could French kiss each other with
Yeah,
our
with
butts.
the butts.
That was Tuesday's discussion.
Yeah, it was.
We have butt teeth. They're called our anal sphincters. You're crying.
Why don't we have
right.
Yeah,
teeth
literally.
on that end to make it easier?
Because you would actually bite your hemorrhoid and bleed out and die.
Just
You're
like
like
I can
biting
bite
your
my tongue and bleed out and die.
What if
It happens every day.
what if the butt teeth could cauterize at the same time?
Are you like a politician?
Yeah.
What if?
I gotta use the bathroom now.
Oh.
And I'm gonna let Matt switch. If I come back and we're talking about Muppets again, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Muppets with butt teeth.
It makes him want to poop. Let me know if you blow up in there.
I'll let you know if I shrink.
All right.
God.
That's right. So the Gen V show is quite enjoyable. I recommend it, but also no rush because these shows take like a year and a half to come back.
Yeah.
So,
We have to-
but I recommend it, and it, as you'd expect it to do, it's going to be like a handoff to the boys next season. Boys might hand off back to this show. So you probably could, if you decide fuck that Gen V show, I don't want to watch it. I'm sure they'll probably give you recaps enough to like know what's going on. But I think it's still an enjoyable show.
Nice.
And I started rewatching Invincible with my wife because I didn't watch it with her the first time. I wasn't sure if it was up her alley. I'm still not convinced it's up her alley because it's like, like everyone's like a human tomato. Just everyone's always exploding and bleh.
Yeah.
Getting juiced.
Yeah, everyone's very juicy on Invincible, but
They're full of V8 on that show.
Yeah.
could have had one. All right. So how about we talk about what's next?
Bruno?
No, we don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah, we don't talk about him.
Oh, shit.
We got a lot of video games things, but you know what?
What if we talk about the Muppets for a little while until Alex comes back?
What if the Muppets had a video game?
Yeah.
What would it be like?
You know what they do? They have a video game where the Muppets are bad though, and you gotta
What?
Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
There's
yes,
evil
yes.
Muppets?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're like shooting them up. I forgot
What?
you're
Yes.
person in the actual like. I forgot where it was. It's like a store. Is it a store? I don't
It's
remember.
like a toy store video, or like a factory. It's like a factory where they're being made, but they're like sentient and stuff.
Yeah.
And I forget, it's not like violently shooting them because they don't have blood or anything. But it is like you got to deactivate them because
My
they're
friendly
trying.
neighborhood.
Yes,
My friendly neighborhood.
Oh, interesting.
I'll show you some images.
but I would like it if it was like a GTA kind of game, like where you're in the
A
town.
modern game, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They look like that.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
yeah. So like Matt's saying, wow,
Yeah.
that looks live action almost. It almost
Yeah.
looks
Yeah,
like-
it is like this is the cover of My Friendly Neighborhood. It's like
yeah.
you're playing along with them.
But as Matt's saying, if you can make like a really modern new Muppets game, so Matt says like a GTA style.
I would love that. If I
But
could
what are you
do-
doing?
Yeah, what's the...
You're the same.
You're running a
as
show.
GTA.
Oh, you're killing strippers and
I want to be Kermit the Frog. I want to be Kermit the Frog driving a convertible
into a gas station.
to a gas station, or just like jumping off the highest building and be like, "Can I ride this?"
many songs about?
Yeah, literally. I want to
got
pop
dark.
a cab and Miss.
Time to get some revenge.
All right, so let's see. Let's build the lore of this Muppet game. So Kermit is what, like the crime lord of the Muppets, right?
No, he's just living in San Andreas.
He's just living there.
He's just living there, like the people from San Andreas.
I mean,
living there.
Kermit's the main character, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So you're playing as him. So I don't know if he could be the crime lord.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, you're just a guy
'cause
with a
he's
lot
always-
of guns.
He's always like the everyday man.
That's
like,
true, that's true.
He's the
So he's trying to rise the
Average
ranks of
Joe.
the crime lord
I'm like-
empire.
I'm like the old men could probably be fairly high ranked.
Oh yeah, that's true. And then there could be a separate gang. That's a Sesame Street gang.
Oh, that sounds genius. Yes.
Here's my
Can
money.
we mod
And
this?
they've got like sweatshops because
Yeah.
Can
it's
we
all
mod
the kids.
this? Can we
Yes.
mod this?
Oh,
We
and
can make a
then
ton of
what are those
money.
two scientists? Like the
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Beaker?
they're making like drugs.
Oh my God!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds.
I would like it. I mean, I feel like there's a way you could weave in like how the Muppets do like Treasure Island, and they do like all
Yes.
these different aspects. They could do Star Wars. It's like you could weave it all into this. I don't want to like steal directly from stuff, but like a Mario Sunshine comes to mind where you could like dive into different types of modes.
Oh.
but yeah, it's like they could be totally that.
I
Yeah.
like this. Okay.
So
All right. So, want to guess what we're talking about?
No.
Here, I'll bet
well,
you
let's just
do.
continue the conversation.
Yeah. Let's continue. All right. So then, do you think that Miss Piggy should be like?
I know it's bullshit.
No, we were
no,
actually
wait.
talking about
Are
the
you
GTA version of the
fucking
Muppets.
kidding me?
Yeah.
We were talking about how we would make a mod where all the characters. In
How did this
GTA would be
happen?
Because we didn't know what to talk about while you were away. So I was like, let's just talk about the Muppets again.
We talked about how we could make a mod for GTA with the Muppets.
They have it.
What?
No, but we're creating a lore for it. For like if it was an actual
It
game.
doesn't need to be a mod. We just
No,
want to
yeah,
make
it's
our
an
own
actual
And then
game.
we were
modern.
talking our friendly neighborhood about.
Oh,
the
yeah,
Muppets
that game was
Like,
cool,
how
yeah.
could we make a Muppets game that was?
So-
I go San Andreas.
So would Miss Piggy like run like the brothels?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
because she loves porking.
Wow, the Ballad of Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, and the bartender can be what's his face? Fonzie?
Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie
Oh,
Bear.
Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie
Yeah,
Bear.
yeah.
Fozzie
He
Bear
could be the bartender.
in the
Yeah,
brothel.
yeah.
Waka waka.
Yeah, so right now Kermit's trying to rise the ranks of the crime lords, you know, and then you have those two old men. They're like one of the top ranking people.
Yeah,
And
they're
then-
old school.
Yeah, and then you got a separate gang, just a Sesame Street gang, and like they're both fighting over.
How are they still getting
territory.
there? Was that you?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. How'd you know? Yeah.
You're like, yeah, the Sesame Street should definitely be in this.
We need Sesame Street in there. Oscar Grouch has got to be like a main character.
Cookie Monster decides to start eating Muppets.
Yeah, he's a hitman.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to see Kermit in a convertible. You know.
I know you should switch between the characters. So like you're playing for both gangs, right?
That's
Whoa.
the other GTA game where like you can switch.
Yeah, that's
between the
GTA
two.
5.
That'd be
Oh,
nuts.
okay.
You could choose which gang you want to rise.
That's really
Yeah.
cool, actually. I would
Yeah,
play the
right.
shit out
That'd
of
be
that.
awesome.
It'd be
Except
good.
you'd be Muppets and just be a big ass hand. You wouldn't even walk down the street. You would just.
I want to see Kermit weightlift at the beach. That's really what I want to see.
Kermit
Weightlift
weightlifting?
at the beach, you know, when they have the
the weightlift contest.
Sounds like you love Muppets again.
No, it sounds like I want a game about
I just want to
Muppets.
see him shirtless, bench pressing some.
Yeah, I'm
Kermit is
sensing
always
strong
shirtless.
Muppet
Kermit has no
material.
clothes.
I just want to see his abs, his puppet abs.
Yeah, his fuzzy abs. I want to lick them.
Hey, reach on them. I'm pumping mad iron.
Let me show you a picture.
Taste my felt.
Oh my god! I would say those two scientists, the Muppets, would be like the ones creating the drugs, right?
So they're the Breaking Bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Hector Salamanca.
But yeah, that sounds like an awesome game.
Ganzo Salamanca.
So we'll keep developing and we'll get updates as we keep going.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll keep it in utero.
I guess we've delved into a video game world. So, actually, no, Castlevania is a show, not a game.
it's a both.
Show based on
It's got
a
the
game.
It's a
best
show
of both
based on a
worlds.
game, but it's a
the
show.
one, the one that you're here to talk about
Yeah,
today.
it's an animated show.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll let you go.
Whoa.
All right. No, I thought it was awesome. I liked the way it ended.
The ending,
All right.
phenomenal. The ending, phenomenal. Like that.
Best
the whole
so
show
far?
was
How
good.
many dog shits out of the bag of dog shit?
How many are there?
We got to undersell it a little bit because it sounds really good right now.
It is really good. It is really good. I mean, I think
you have to tell us
the
how bad it
original.
is.
Yeah, you got to
The
tell
original's gonna be the original because the original was really
The show?
good also. Yeah, the show.
Oh,
The
okay.
original was good. It kind of loops back to this one, kind of.
How short is this season compared to the original? 'Cause-
Shorter.
Shorter?
No, what? It's
We got through it like
8 episodes.
8 episodes. and
Wasn't the original also 8
it's
episodes?
like an hour. Yeah.
It was really short though, the first season. If not like short episodes or.
It might have been short episodes, I think, but I think these episodes are like a little bit longer.
Okay.
Are
But
they?
they're
I
eight-
think they're the same.
Why don't you look it up?
Oh, ouch.
I would look it up, but I'm switching.
I'll do it.
You
right
are the Snapple Fat girl.
I love the whole delivery of that.
Me too.
You are
Very
Snapple
Jeff
Fat.
Goldblum.
You have the technology in your hands and brain.
You are the Snapple back girl.
Just like Snapple Facts, you don't give your sources.
now. There's 8 episodes. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find how long.
Because I remember the first show going really quick.
Yeah, this one goes quick too.
This one went quick too, but
I'm afraid Devil May Cry is gonna be like that. I kind of want longer.
I know. I wish it would be longer, but yeah, it probably will be quick. Also,
24 to 31 minutes is the runtime
Of the
of
first season.
episodes.
the first season or this season?
This season.
Oh.
30. It's usually like rounded, just like 30-minute episodes.
Okay.
Like a
It's
regular-
pretty
like a
doable.
regular show.
Like it's a doable show, and
Yeah.
like you've seen the first. Have you seen the first? The season. The first.
Yeah. I
Okay.
haven't seen the
So
whole
you'll be
first
fine.
series, but I've seen.
Oh,
like,
you haven't seen the whole first series?
But you know the
No,
characters.
yeah,
right?
of
Okay.
course, yeah. I know the games too.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, you're fine. But this one was really, really good. I enjoyed it. I think it was definitely different than the first one, which is nice.
Based on this ending, I think you should watch the first series before
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, I mean Richter's my favorite Jesus loving Belmont of the crew.
Of all the Jesus loving.
Yeah, well they all
Yeah,
are
yeah.
Jesus loving Belmonts.
Yeah, yeah,
I
but
found your character. It's the one on the left.
Oh my God!
whoa,
I think
Hottie
my
McBody.
I think my
you correct.
chesticles are bigger than his.
That's Dracula's and his human wife's. kid.
Whoa!
Yeah. He's half.
If only the V was just a little double as
No,
long.
I'll hold this
There's
one
a
up. You hold the other
scene
one.
in the first. There's a scene in the first season.
Eat your heart out, Dracula.
There's a scene in the first season that I don't understand. There's that one scene with the twins.
Oh, what don't you understand about it?
It's not
It's
that I
pretty
don't
clear.
understand. It's very
Uh-oh.
clear. But I was just like, what the fuck? Like as it was happening, and then you're like, oh, that's why that happened. But it took me a minute to like brace myself. What the hell? But the second season's back to second season.
Second show.
Series.
Yeah.
Season.
No, it's not a season. It's not a season of the first one. Yeah.
Whatever.
The new series of the continuation of the Castlevania.
Thank you. It's really good.
Sounds like
I
a new
enjoy it.
It does.
I enjoy it. It's like brings a whole nother factor to it. It has new characters. I mean, obviously. And different powers and
Sexier Dracula?
no Dracula.
Richter eats the Eucharist.
Sexier vampires?
Sure.
You see it?
Kind
Unfortunately
of.
not.
I mean, like they're always kind of sexy vampires.
Kind of hot.
Yeah.
They're kind of sexy vampires all over. So it doesn't matter where you go. But this is like you got to stop the vampires from rising.
Yeah, I like the first one a lot because
Yeah.
even the action and like the oh crap, what's going on?
The
is
animation
cool.
in this
Yeah,
one,
it's
I
really
feel
good.
like parts of it were whether they used a different animator.
No,
Part of it?
I can say like you can tell when it looks like they're like, oh, this is going to be an action scene because of the fluidity. It was different.
The frame rate
It
changes.
changes.
Yeah.
But
Like
I
Puss
like
in
it.
Boots.
Frame rate.
Yeah.
I like legitly like Puss in Boots. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was
very
good. It was good.
Dang.
I liked it.
Highly recommend.
Oh my
I mean, animation's been doing that forever.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
like
They're
frame rates being different when you're doing fight scenes and stuff,
That a
Yeah.
hot vampire.
and just being a lot
Yeah,
more.
yeah, they have a Native
Oh, that's
American
a- yeah,
vampire.
they
I
do
love
Native
Native
Really
Americans.
cool. I mean, I think that's cool that they
Night Wolf.
Their lore is so
actually
cool.
this season they add more like
Diverse.
cultural diversity.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
That's
to
sick.
the,
about
the
time.
show, which is
Yeah.
nice. I mean, the first one was. I mean, they were like kind of.
Little
Yeah, why is it
diverse.
always got to be
Kinda.
pasty ass European vampires?
Yeah.
Right.
Come on.
They talk about how that Native American vampire came from America. And, Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That they. Yeah. So.
And they diversified the Belmont line too, or just
Good luck there.
Uh oh.
are they all just white pasty people?
White pasty,
White pasty people.
yeah.
So far,
Yeah.
white pasty
Yeah.
people.
You use them to make macaroni
But they
pictures.
didn't.
So now
they
the
didn't-
white pasty people who are the good guys are fighting the diverse vampires.
Oh, that
No,
does
no,
sound
no,
a little weird.
No, on the team,
Scrap it. Scrap it.
on the team, there's actually a girl who was a slave in Haiti.
Oh.
And she,
Yeah.
she escaped and came there, and they talk
Okay.
about that. And
So she's the one
There's
that
two-
slays the vampires of color. So that way it's appropriate.
I mean, I think it's equal. I think that's
All
what
right.
really matters.
Everyone slays every vampire.
Everybody slays
All right.
every vampire.
equally.
They don't see color, they see vampires.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is accurate.
All right.
They don't see color; they see vampires.
Understandable.
Okay, all right.
Specious, not racist.
I like it.
Just vampire. We don't see color.
We don't see color; we see vampires.
That's pretty fucking racist.
Specious.
It's both.
They also,
I don't acknowledge your color. only that you're a vampire.
they also have the night creatures in this one, which were in the first one too, which are reanimated dead people,
corpses.
of dead people, and they reanimate them to create like these creatures. They're not even like human anymore.
Centipede.
Sorry.
Does everybody need a sense of being?
Oh no!
My beans!
They're jumping beans now. It's hopping on the ground.
Anybody want another one?
Sure.
Put it in my
Bean.
mouth.
Bean.
I'm pretty fit.
Bean me,
But-
baby.
That looked like it hurt.
It like bounced off all your teeth.
Played it like a xylophone.
But I suggest it. It was really, really good. It was we slammed through it like we normally do. It shows that we slammed through it, but because it was easy to get through. It was smooth transition.
You guys play the game?
No.
Oh,
Did you read the book?
Oh my god.
I was just asking.
No, we never played the game. No.
I enjoy the game.
The games are all awesome.
Good.
I haven't played all of them, but the ones I have played have been all awesome.
I think the translation was good too. The show too.
Especially the gameplay
Of a
fans
smooth
ones.
transition. Last episode I said we were going to talk about Sonic. Forgot, sorry. We're going to talk about Sonic Superstars because we got a whole bunch of video games things. So Alex got it for me for my birthday, and
Nice.
I started
Cool
playing
little
it,
stain.
and I realized how challenging it is to me. I don't know how if everyone feels that way.
Interesting.
I'm like, your brain not connected to your hands, boy. And I mean, it's a very cool, impressive game, but I made it through, I don't know, maybe like 5-6 levels. I was like, okay, I gotta play it. I got go step away and come back to this later. Yeah, but not to say anything bad about it. I just find it very challenging. I do like that they don't have lives in it, which is very helpful for me. Otherwise, I would have to like lost so much more time. So I really appreciate that. And yeah, but just the boss fights, you lose the rings and you can't get them back, and like fuck.
Who you playing as?
I'm playing as Sonic.
That's the problem.
Can I change it?
It makes yeah.
Yeah, it could change in the level.
My question is, what ideas did Sega use from the stuff that you sent to them in the past in this game? All of it? They just were like, use it all.
I mean, I think not necessarily steal from us, but I think we've always been saying that we wanted like a better looking classic game with multiplayer, right?
Less empty, less hollow.
I personally, I like the vibrance, the color, the
I like
pop.
this. If they would have released
the life
this one
this has.
versus the other one, they would have done a lot better than whatever
What do you
that
mean?
was. And what was that Sonic game?
Frontiers?
Frontiers? I wasn't.
Oh, you mean the Sonic Dream? Oh,
If
yeah,
they
you're talking
would
about
have
the
just
other one.
released this instead of that, it would have been.
I see what you're saying.
So for context for what Rachel's talking about, there's this new Sonic game coming out. It's
Apple
called
Arcade only.
Yeah, it's Apple Arcade only.
What?
It's called Sonic Dreams or something like that. I don't remember the exact title.
Yeah.
But in that game, it's almost like open world. But it's all like Sonic level, so it's like very vibrant and colorful. You get to play as like all of these different characters: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy,
Cream
the cat?
and Cream. Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
Cream's my favorite character.
but yeah, and like that game looks like a lot of fun, and there's like a lot of like classic
First I'm
bad
hearing
guys.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
it
watch
looks
the trailer. It
like
looks awesome.
beautiful, vibrant,
Yeah.
and like Sonic Generations kind of style, but with more like
Huh.
Sonic Lost worlds.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And it looks so fun. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, only on Apple Arcade? Great, I'm never going to fucking play it.
When are they going to release the iConsole?
I don't know.
I think this is like
This is their
basically,
console?
this is their console.
You
It's
just,
Apple
like-
Arcade. Because you subscribe to it and then,
Smash it into your TV or whatever. You just go, look, get in there, game.
yeah, just like that. You just
Screen share.
Airdrop.
Kind of old.
I can't help it. I've
Can I
lost
tell a story, please? Please.
Do it.
I need to tell a story, please.
I'm sounding older and older every day.
So, Matt and Dan are both on dating apps. Both happen to be on Tinder.
Oh my God.
okay.
And they have added this new feature to Tinder, which allows you to have someone match for you.
Oh,
Yes.
like you delegating the matching?
yeah, so it's like, hey, my friend's going to help me match with people.
Oh,
So you're allowed to send a link to someone. And so Dan and Matt are both like, all right, we're going to send it to Alex.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm going to be the matchmaker from Mulan. I'm going to go through here and I'm going to make the decisions.
We'll bring honor on us all.
Yeah, I was like, and so I'm doing it for Dan because he sends me the link and I get it, and then I get Matt has airdropped you a link.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, okay, so this is Matt sending me to help him, and I click it. And it's just a notes file. and the notes file says, hey, I'm doing the Tinder thing. Well, here's the link.
you gave him extra work to get to the link.
Apparently, I didn't know that. I was like, oh shit, I actually airdropped it to you. And then that's all I hear is, yeah.
The note with a link.
And now
Do you
it's
want to
stuck
date
in my
me? Why
notes.
you're N?
I was, and then Matt was like, that's the most old man thing I've ever done. It was so fucking funny.
Oh my
Just
god.
trying to send a link, and I just get like this whole.
Oh, it'd be even greater if it was a link to an email that also had the link.
Oh my god.
Can you reset my VCR for me? Why'd you just ask? I don't know. I was afraid.
Why'd you text me this as a note?
Oh,
I
man.
just sent you a carrier pigeon.
Yeah.
A note to a link to a reminder.
Yeah.
A calendar invite.
a carrier pigeon that carries the note.
A QR code.
Yeah, QR code note.
It's like it's so advanced. Why?
That sounds so fucking. That's an original thought.
Yeah.
There's no original thoughts.
What do you mean? That's a remix of a carrier pigeon QR code.
You're saying they can't exist? I need to come up with carrier pigeons for this to be a fun.
Yes.
I can't wait for drone carrier pigeons with QR codes to be a thing.
The drone drops off the
The
pigeon.
drone is like the.
It opens
Does it give birth?
Yeah, it gives birth to a brand new carrier pigeon. You have to train the carrier pigeon. How the fuck to do shit?
Yeah. Oh my god. Just a robot just
Poop out a bird, just give birth.
So the carrier pigeon's not even trained, so you're trying to chase it around the house to get the note.
And the birds and the drone's like, I'm birthing, and then it spits out a pigeon.
That's its buffering. I'm birthing.
Yeah.
I'm birthing.
and then the pigeon has a fucking QR code.
Yeah,
It's not even
oh my god,
fortunate.
it's genetically engineered that it's got the QR code on its body.
Yeah, like right.
Oh my god.
on
But
its
you have to
fucking-
scan it, and it's still. So what they did was they programmed the pigeon as a pigeon. So they watched pigeons and got their movement down like Disney
Yeah.
does.
Before
And they're
they
like,
molt,
"All
they
right,
got
now you gotta
UPC
catch it
code."
to be able to scan the QR code at the bottom of
I
the
thought it was birthing a real pigeon.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
birthing
is.
a
To
real
me, that was
pigeon.
the
Mechanical
most.
pigeon.
That was the most. No, they're saying it's
a real. It's a real pigeon. You're saying
Then,
it's a mechanical.
why would the pigeon fly to your house?
Everybody
No, the
knows
drone-
all
the
birds
drone
are fake.
Flies to your house. Let's loose the pigeon so you could scan the pigeon.
Yeah.
If you can catch it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
just like that it wasn't being born from an egg. It got birthed like a mammal.
Yeah.
Like all
In a
birds.
cage. It was in a
they
cage
do.
inside of it.
Yeah.
It's like inside of the robot's stomach. It was just in a cage where they went.
Yeah.
We've learned how to clone pigeons with different QR codes specific for every person,
Yeah.
so they could be brought to your house and birthed in front of you in excruciating detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could scan it. It's like, oh, here's. Can you please match these on me for Tinder?
Here's the link.
Yeah. Oh, damn. The link expired.
Shit, we had 24 hours.
Caught it in 25 hours, and you're like, damn it.
I told them express delivery.
I paid all that money for this.
Shoot the
shoot
drone
it.
out of a cannon.
It's a shirt cannon.
They shoot the pigeon out of a cannon, and instead of making it to the open window, it just hits the window.
I was like, I could at least hit flat so I can scan it.
That's the power of Windex.
So let me just ask, Rachel, do you remember what we were talking about?
Right now,
like before we went down the rabbit hole?
it was definitely like the dating app.
Did we
We
just
were talking about Sonic Superstars.
we just did the brain bleed?
Oh yeah. I was like, I have to be the
God.
bad guy that brings us back.
Yeah.
You're asking somebody with ADHD if they remember what we were talking about. I'm the wrong person to ask.
likewise.
Ask him. I don't even remember
I
what
always
I
felt like
wore
I was one of
yesterday.
the I
If
feel
it's
like
not in front of me, it doesn't exist.
I always felt like I was like the non-ADD person of the friend group that was just like, I remember what we were talking
I
about.
am the ADD person. I'm like, like what?
Any more? So
So-
a lot of positivity, right?
Yeah, so I think what makes Sonic Superstars a little bit easier, I guess, too, is like the co-op, because like in some senses, because I
ain't
think
got
like
none of that.
in the bosses, well, not the last boss, but like the other bosses, like the one where we're fighting Fang and stuff like that, like it would have been more difficult if there wasn't somebody there to take some of those hits. You know what I'm saying? Like
Body block?
yeah, you know what I mean? Because like, if I lost, there was that. So we were all playing the Fang the Sniper boss, and we died a few times with that. And it wasn't until like everybody else died, and I was the only one left, that I was able to get the boss at the end. And it was only because everybody else got hit, the
Yeah.
hits that I would have taken, and then
Sounds
like
a lot more fun than how I'm playing.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
Oh.
I don't, because I've had both
Too many people
experiences.
in the game. It's like 2, great. 3, okay. 4, 5. It's like too many people
Whoa.
in that game. They should have made it like separate screens or something.
Yeah, those bosses are unplayable with
with like more
multiplayer.
than like
Oh,
2
really?
players.
Yeah, because
You know, just Bukkake the boss and
whoa.
I've just had, like
they don't let you.
Damn.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like these bosses are the hardest bosses Sonic has ever had.
Yes,
Wow.
I agree.
They're long.
That's and every level has a boss. it
Yeah.
seems. Yeah.
So I think that may be because they got rid of lives, so they're like, all right, well, let's add a challenge to every level at the end. But it makes it difficult.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely like that Fang boss is crazy difficult.
The last one.
There's that one
The last boss wouldn't even beat.
boss with like you have to hit the bouncers, but there's spikes in between each one, and they're dropping little electric bombs on you. It's like, all right, guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking chill
It's
out a
intense.
little bit, please. It's like,
Okay.
But-
So it is challenging. For some reason, I thought you guys were like, this game's a breeze.
No.
I'm like, it's hard.
You have to be Doctor Strange to beat this game with his magic hands.
but I'll play with you. I'll definitely play with you.
I'll play because I never played it.
Yeah.
I have it.
How many levels?
I haven't
are
gone
there,
through it.
You know?
Bam.
12?
Stream.
12
Oh,
stages?
All right, so
Yeah.
that'd be
And
solid
Spider-Man's.
progress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Became a ghost.
We're good. Halfway through before
It's like
I
it
started.
downloaded onto my PS5 in like 6 minutes as opposed to Spider-Man 2, which took a half hour.
Yeah.
Damn.
We had
Preload it.
So it was already loaded by the time we got to the Spider-Man game.
Dang.
Life of luxury, huh?
Oh, so much lux.
It's great to be bourgeoisie.
Living the bourgeoisie state.
But I heard that you started playing the DLC for
Yes.
Sonic Frontier Chicken.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I
The
I
most
think
hollow game.
so I still think
In
it's
the
the
whole
same complaint
universe.
that we've had with like when we're playing the original game. It's just like it's so
Too open.
too empty.
Oh.
Right, like it could be
Even with
open,
the
but
other
fill it with
characters.
stuff. You know what I mean?
You can
Like-
only play one character at a time, and it's just empty. It's like, okay.
So I still go by the fact that I think they should have had you
Still
team up
wanna
with
throw up.
characters so that they can at least talk to each other in the game because it's like
instead of silence.
instead of
deafening
silence. Yeah,
No, you have
yeah, that's all you got.
Sonic.
And some music. I like the music. Is the only. You didn't like the music in the.
No, another game that I haven't really.
Yeah.
The day it came out,
Yeah.
I ran around in circles at the very beginning, and then
Pretty
I came on the podcast. I was like, it's pretty good.
Oh my god.
Super Sonic fights are awesome. That was awesome.
No, I haven't. That's another one we have to play because I
those
haven't
were cool
at all.
But other than that, you're like, I'm here in this universe alone.
Yeah, it
Like I
feels
don't
weird.
exist with any other. And I go, that's not the feeling you should get from Sonic. Like,
Isn't it cyberspace or whatever?
Yes.
You could go into cyberspace. Yeah,
You could cyber with
But
Sonic?
yeah, you could cyber
Oh
with
my
Sonic.
god.
ASL. Sonic AFL.
I feel like, I don't know. I like the music, but that's about it. Everything else, very motion sick. They didn't
Damn.
put anything in
Sonic?
there. The
They're just
Sonic-
hoping you take your Dramamine before you
Remember,
play.
I didn't look at the screen when you were playing the original one because I was trying not to throw up.
No, but you played some of it and you said, "Oh, I'm actually pretty fine."
When it was like Amy and like where she wasn't running at the speed of sound,
Rolling
flipping
around.
around and rolling
It's the
around.
speed
I
of
was like,
sound.
I would not be good at Sonic. I'd be like,
But what if you were a hedgehog and you were used and born to that kind of speed?
Yeah.
What if you were Sonic?
if I was
You're a hedgehog.
Sonic,
You were blue. You're anthropomorphic.
Then
You
you'd
like
be
chili
able to-
dogs, and you want to touch Gonzo's nose.
And then you ran. And
You
then
know-
you ran
Ah,
into
a little
Kermit's
bit of
town.
oh my god, back we're looping back. If I was Sonic, I wouldn't have that problem because I'd be a whole different person with different set
There
of
we
ears.
go. Now you just got to think like Sonic. You're already halfway there.
That's
He
what
just
it
got
is,
his master's in psychology.
That's what it is. It's not something physiology.
Physiological.
Whatever. It's not something.
He got in your brain
physical.
and messed it all up.
Yeah.
It's in your brain. It's in your brain. You don't
in
feel
there
it.
now.
It's in your brain.
You
Your
are
motion sickness
Sonic.
not real.
You are Sonic.
Now, would you
You
play
are.
the game if you were playing as Kermit?
Yes, because it would be less empty. But okay.
Wait, the only difference is you're playing as Kermit. That makes it less empty.
No, the expectation for a Sonic game is like Sonic and Friends.
Oh, I see what
Sonic
you're
and
saying.
you know what I mean,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Sonic and Friends.
Yeah.
Instead of the pitter patter of feet, you hear, "Where's Miss Piggy?" The whole time.
You hear this?
Miss Piggy.
You change the sound. Change the sound in the game to
You
be
hear
that.
flopping because of his feet. feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think like it's almost like a very similar experience when we first played Sonic Frontiers. We just had gotten off of God of War, and I was like, yeah, like they should have had like the plot like this with Sonic, where like it's open world, but you're teamed up with Tails or something, and then you guys can talk about the things that are happening.
For it to come out, I feel like that came out when the God of War 2 came out. The Sonic game, right?
The game of the year.
So
It's
if
like,
the plot of Sonic was that Tails turned into a fucking like bear
F-boy?
and was
And
like mauling
destroyed
everyone in
things? Yeah,
town,
yeah.
and then you had to grab your super axe and travel across the universe to
on a rainbow.
on a
Chaos.
rainbow. And I was like, whoa. I think Sonic's copying God of War.
Oh my god.
It felt like it almost felt a little bit disrespectful. The game. It almost felt like you can make us buy a game that's empty. Like it's almost like
But it's DLC free
they're
or
like,
is
here's some
DLC
flips,
is free. DLC is
and
free.
if you want some DLC, you can still have an empty game with just the character.
So, but,
You want to buy my game for
So-
$60?
So, but like I was saying, like I think that the same experience, like with God of War to Sonic, and now Spider-Man 2 to Sonic, the DLC is like, again, it's Spider-Man's open world, but like everything has like a story to it. Like everything you go to has a
There's
story.
so
There's
many
always talking to
stories, I
people.
can't.
Like there's always something going on.
A cool
Meanwhile,
Sonic
in
game-
Sonic, it's just
A cool Sonic
you know what I mean.
game would be there was other like
Chili
real
dog stands.
yes, like
Hot dog
actual
stands.
Uh-oh.
people.
Oh, not like 2006 Sonics
No.
where you saw
Yeah, I was about to
people.
say that's the one that
Yeah.
No,
And
it's like
Sonic
if
Unleashed
there's
is
like
good.
just actual anything other than just like forest and
They
maybe
just
some
make up
flowers.
characters.
So well,
Like I'm not there for forest and flowers. That's not why I'm here for Sonic.
You're
so
there
I-
for Blimbo.
I love Blimbo.
I'm here for Big the Cat. Where is Big
Yeah.
Cat?
Where the hell is Big?
Oh,
We
he's
should
fishing
sign up a
games are
petition.
in
he's fishing. He's fishing in the game.
He's in the game you're complaining about.
Cream? Where is Cream? Where is Cream?
Screaming in the corner.
Yeah.
Where's
Probably
Cream?
on a website we can't say.
Where's Rouge? Where's Rouge the Bat? Where's Rouge the Bat? There's plenty of characters that you could just
It's up there somewhere.
splur out in the
But-
game where you could be like, these are
No,
side missions for them.
I agree. Like I think like if you were running around a Sonic and you were like maybe Station Square, like it's almost like Sonic Adventure, right?
Yeah, you
Where
want
it's like
Sonic Adventure back.
basically, right? Essentially,
Me too.
Yeah, but like so, but like your team
They
that
told me
would.
they couldn't do it, but they could do it then. I'm confused.
So like even in Spider-Man, you can switch between like the both Spider-Man, right? Like
Yeah.
Miles and Peter.
Oh.
You should be able to do like that in like the Sonic game. So maybe you're Sonic and you're partnered up with somebody, and then you could switch to Tails, and he's in the other part of the city, and he's doing his missions and stuff like that, and then they meet up, and then like that would be
can't-
cool.
The issue is you can't say it's an open world game and have nothing in the open world other than loops and maybe a few puzzles.
It's open, but empty.
Yeah.
It's empty.
It's an empty
It's
world.
like when
Well,
you
he's got
say
room
open
to,
world,
needs room
my
to run around, right?
Yeah.
I'm just.
yeah, but that's all.
That's
you
the only
can
devil's
do.
advocate thing I got.
That's all you can do.
Yeah,
The
but how
issue-
cool would it be then if it was the city and like you would run, but you would parkour through
And you
stuff?
A-train people?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, I was
Or
like,
that.
you run through the building
Sometimes I feel
and it
like
falls.
I'm training people in Spider-Man. It's like, oh my god!
Whoa, sorry about your girlfriend.
Let me give you a hand.
That's a whole side mission.
It's the chili dog that was in her stomach.
Yeah. He eats your hand like a chili dog.
Lay to play it.
But yeah, that's how I feel about the game, and I still feel about the same way. Even with the DLC, I was like, I don't like this. I don't.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
But playing as
thank
the other
God it's
characters?
free because I swear to God.
TGIF.
I mean, there is some cool aspects with like certain move sets and stuff that you can get with specific ones, but even the DLC of it is like so tiny, so tiny, very tiny, like little
Dang.
sections of
Oh.
things you.
Oh, you mean when you the actual? Okay, so yeah, let me explain that part too.
Can you play Tails in open world?
Yes,
Yes.
Whole game? You can do the whole game as Tails now?
not the whole game, just that island.
That's not what I asked. Can you do what you can do as Sonic as Tails?
Yes,
So you can go through the levels now as Tails?
I don't think we've tried to do that. I don't know. I haven't tried that.
Because if you're gonna
Tails
tell
is
me,
awesome.
you're gonna tell me that Tails can't do everything Sonic can do in this game. This game's getting a 0 out of 10 for me.
So
Because
Tails,
Sonic Superstars
Tails has a whole.
plays Tails the whole game.
So Tails has a whole skill tree, right? So like you can level up Tails. There's a bunch of like things on the island. They even added 4 Tails. So like there's things that he can do. You fly, you do all that stuff.
Added blocks.
What? Yeah, well,
the climbable things that you climb.
So in Sonic Superstars, Tails could do different things that, unique to Tails, like fly and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
Make little
For some
orange
reason,
creamsicle.
the way it was presented, I was like, they're just different colors, but they all play the game the same.
No, Tails
they-
flies, Knuckles glides. Amy has the hammer that destroys
But
them.
you have to
Yeah.
level
She's
up
Thor.
to the hammer.
And if you get the one of the emeralds, it lets you do like a special action, like the one I showed you in the video.
Yeah, I got an emerald. I don't know how to use it.
Yeah, you got to use the R stick to select it, and then you press square to use
And
it.
then I'm dead. Again, like brain not connected to him. It's not good.
But yeah, so everybody gets like a specific character action once you get that specific emerald. So like for Tails, it's his tail spin that he had from like Sonic Adventure. So I don't know what the other guys get. I'm not sure, but where was I going with that?
Sorry, I derailed. You were talking about Frontier, and I brought it back.
Oh, good. Okay. No, yeah. So but yeah, so Tails gets the whole open world, but when you're going through the actual story, because we're just trying to slam through the story, their story sections are not that long. You just go and follow the objective. You get there, you do something.
But then you
follow
could
the
go
objective.
back and change.
Yeah, you're gonna be after you beat it. We didn't get to that point yet. But
You
yeah,
sure?
yeah, I saw a video of somebody doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, where it's like, oh, select this.
Because I
and they
saw you
even tell
needed. People were saying you needed a mod to do that.
Whoa.
Really? No, in the game it says like, oh, like you can return or something like that. It's like you can return this character,
Okay.
something like that. No, you don't need a mod.
All,
to
but
do
they
that.
all had that stupid cyberspace glow.
Yeah, it's annoying. That's annoying. Yeah.
They all
all
look.
throughout. So you're playing as Cyber Tails?
Yeah.
Yep.
So are they dead? Like, where's the real Tails?
Whoa, their consciousness was uploaded into a computer?
Sort of, I
Sonic's
guess.
just
Whoa.
stuck in this computer world, and he's never going to get
Well,
out.
he's not in the computer world. Everyone else is in the computer world, and
I
they're
don't
in the
even
island.
remember.
The
That's
island
how
is
little-
Clearly, I didn't
I-
understand the
I-
beginning of the game.
Really?
Yeah. So like
I played the whole game, and I thought that I honestly don't remember how it began, but
I thought that Sonic was in the world, and that's them from the real world trying to reach out to them. But that's not what it is.
that's apparently not what it is.
wait,
Whoa.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
even
that's what
remember,
I
and I
thought.
played the whole game. That's how little this occupied my
I didn't even need to play the whole. I played the beginning and ran in circles, and I'm like,
You know more of the lore than everybody at this table.
I get it now.
I know everything.
yeah, let me argue lore about this game with you.
I played it for 5 minutes.
I'm ready to fight for this. I'm gonna die on this hill.
Every time I think of the game, I just think of those little thingies.
What was it?
Whatever the fuck
Cocos?
they're-
Cocos?
Whatever they are. All I think of
The
is the
stone
jingling sound that they eat when you get close.
Yeah.
That's all I think
The
about
Cocos.
this game. That's
Well,
all I
so
remember about
the
this game.
the part I do like about the game is that they did add lore to the Chaos Emeralds and like where it came from and like the,
Not in the good way.
what do you mean?
Like as in the game isn't good. So
Well, the
Damn.
game's empty, but what was I saying? Yeah, but I do like the added lore and stuff like that to the game. So like it's still empty because they could have gone more into it, I think, but at least we get some concept of like where the Chaos Emeralds came from, why Chaos looks like the way he does, and all that kind of
I
stuff.
hope they know they don't have to be so edgy. I feel like they were trying to be very edgy with this game, make Sonic an edgy character. Like, oh, Sonic's supposed to be funny, playful, bright. Like the colors are supposed to be brighter. Like
He's
that's
just
when
like,
I think of Sonic.
listen to Hawthorne Heights.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. It felt like he needed the
I
emo
like
foot
that.
to go.
I'd hang out with that Sonic.
I read a lot of poetry.
Yeah.
I'm a poet master.
Have you listened to Ohio's for Lovers?
Great album.
Come on, rhythm. So, yeah, that's what it kind of felt like. Where I was like, I get it.
running.
Oh no.
I just want to look up in the sky and think of existence.
Emo Sonic sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was Emo Sonic, that'd be great, but
It feels like that's what they were aiming for, but I don't know.
it's just there's
When
no
life gives you chili
there's no
dogs.
levity.
There's no heart.
It's very dark and sour. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just stuck in a place where there's like no joy.
Yeah.
There's no heart.
Oh my god, that's what they're trying to make you feel with the emptiness. This game isn't a video game, it's a thesis statement.
Oh my God, psychologist
Matt. Somebody took their
Siegfried Matt.
thesis
And
Somebody took their
everything in the
thesis
game is a
statement.
penis.
That's why there's so many towers.
Oh my god.
Every lump is your mom's boob.
I actually glitched into a tower at one point during the DLC. It's just hollow, and I couldn't get out unless I jumped a specific way to like.
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The part where it almost seems like they put the springs too high.
Yeah, and
so
I
you
kept
had to
falling.
like.
I did it twice.
Double jump to try to get to the spring.
And you have to
Otherwise
try
you're stuck
to
in
get
this
to
little
a spring
spot.
before the icon showed up to hit the spring. But if you don't jump a certain way, you're stuck there.
Yeah, so it's not a glitch. It's just that like
whatever, it was built wrong. But
Oh my
I was
God.
stuck there twice, not once, twice. And I'm sure if I kept trying, it would be 3 times.
Third time's a charm.
I mean, I'm gonna love this game when I finally get through it. Like they said, it was dog shit and empty. Let's go!
Oh my God.
you might like
perfect
leveling
setup.
up Tails.
Hey, don't say that. I'm gonna hate leveling up Tails.
Yeah, leveling up Tails is going to be a big creamsicle poop from Tails' butt.
Right, you're right.
Just personally, I just felt. When I think of that game, I feel motion sickness.
Rage. It looks like a
immediately.
little.
Oh my God.
No, I just feel motion sickness immediately. Think of that game.
But it sounds like you moved on to Spider-Man 2 in the meantime, which
Yes.
is the
The creme de la
sexy
creme.
new show game. It's like a game but a show.
With Hot Mary Jane.
Oh God.
What? Oh my! Wait a second.
Oh my! Wait a second.
Maidenless, I presume.
I was watching your stream and after the fact and I saw you guys get to that part. And I was like, I need to find that comment, and I found it.
Dude, I was fucking shitting myself.
Because like you said, you posted on TikTok and it got like a lot of responses, and every single one that was like attacking you guys, I'm like hard. What a great skip!
Oh my God.
It just
so funny.
I like the game, but Mary Jane, I was like, did they take any time? Did they
like,
how
take
did
a
they
brick
fuck
to
up
her
her face
face, or-
from the first game to the second game? I don't know how they messed up her face. They did.
You know that they're mapping real people's faces, right?
That sucks.
That should have been my
It doesn't
response.
change my opinion. It doesn't change my opinion.
Sounds like you're maidenless.
Oh my God.
You're right, I am. You're right, because I'm married to a man.
Hell
I am
yeah.
maidenless. Thank you.
She admits it.
Admit it. I'm so sorry. I'm allowed to have opinions that differ from other people's opinions. That should have been your comment. I'm allowed to have an opinion. But
I think other
I
faces
feel
look
like-
crazy besides hers.
no,
to,
everybody else.
piggyback on it.
It's like some like Peter's, even his face. I'm like, what is going on?
Isn't
with
she
his
Tom
face?
Holland or something?
They
They
Tom
kinda made it
Holland
look-
eyes
yeah.
They gave him
Yeah,
hollandaise
I
The
sauce.
only face that looks really solid is Miles's face. Like
Miles, and I think Black Cat a little bit.
I didn't get that far yet.
Oh, you will. Which I was
I
like,
will,
how does this woman look
You'll
really
make it.
good?
Yeah.
And this
Believes
woman
the
look.
cream section.
I mean, there is certain scenes with Mary J where I'm like, okay, this looks okay, this looks good, and certain scenes when you're back to the store game, you're like, oh, okay.
That's when she's not wearing her makeup. It's fine. People,
Yeah, that's.
people
I
look
mean,
good.
me, Peter.
it just feels
bells.
off. Like some. The game is really good. Miles, they made look really good. Like I was like, they really put 100% into him.
They already had like the PS5 graphics for him. Everyone else, they were like, let's figure it out.
Let's keep it at PS4.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna try to translate.
Even what we call him, Harry's dad,
Norman.
Yeah, Norman.
Norman McDonald,
Reedus?
Norman Osborn. He was in the Spider-Man the one, and I think he even has the same face, and he still looks kind of strange to me.
Yeah, it looks like off, like they got lazy and they didn't want to do the work to.
They just
Do the
swapped
faces.
everybody from
It
PS4
does-
to
it was
PS5,
like,
and they're
they
like,
had so much
they look a
detail.
little off. Oh, well.
I think that's
Yeah.
the general vibe
Yeah.
because I saw the trailer for like the release trailer, and I even thought Harry looked like real strange.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does look strange. Yeah,
It almost looks like they got lazy, but everything else is really good. It's like they got lazy on this part, but that's a crucial part because it's part of the
yeah,
story.
it's like really.
Get lazy on the people.
You're supposed to be looking at their chests, not their faces. That's what I'm doing wrong. But
No, it's like
They're all butter
Tony's like,
faces.
she's supposed to be a model. Mary
Yeah,
Jane
she
is supposed to be a model. She is supposed to be a model. And-
Look, I don't care whether or not it's a real person's face. I'm just saying, like, the
care.
character is supposed to be a model.
You
right?
don't care that it's a real person?
no.
You do?
Yeah, of course.
you care that it's a real person's face. So every
What
character
if the real
that you,
person looks way better,
So-
but they accidentally messed up when they
Then
were like
that's on the
digitalizing
studio.
it?
That's what I think. That's
so-
what
Yeah,
I,
that's what I'm
genuinely.
feeling.
So no, I'm just saying you're saying Sonic should look like the character who plays Sonic's voice.
Sonic
Yes.
should look like Tim Robinson.
I would love if he looked like Tim Robinson. I want Ugly Sonic the game through. Meow.
No, I'm just saying, I don't think you need to make it look like the person who's playing the character.
No, okay, that I get. I understand.
Yeah,
what you're
that's what I'm saying.
You're saying make a goddamn fictional person.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I really enjoy the game though. Like I'm like I could maybe overlook the faces by going like this and be like I'm only hearing the person.
You like Oedipus yourself during the cutscenes.
Now it's an audiobook.
I bet
Wow,
you
this seems
$5 somebody's gonna make a DLC to put a paper bag over her
Oh my
face.
god.
When it comes to Steam, dude,
Bro, it's over.
There's gonna
They
be so
probably already
many.
have it. But the game's very enjoyable. The story's good so far. I enjoy all the side stuff, like when you get to a carnival and you get to do all side carnival stuff. I like where they're going
Clowns.
with certain villains. I'm not spoiling anything. Yeah, I like it. I like the side missions. I like the costumes. You can with the skills you can you go to, you know how you level up your skills? You have some for Peter, some for Miles, and then some for both.
Whoa.
oh cool.
Yeah.
And then I like the suits. They're each different, and they both have the same name for the suits, but they're both different versions. So Spider-Man is a 2099.
2099. Then they have the
They
Miles
have Miles
version.
2099. So they have like different versions of the same suits for different characters and different colors for the suits.
That I thought was really
That's
cool.
crazy.
I really want to play it.
Yeah,
it
really,
it
yeah.
is enjoyable. I love swinging through, and each character. Tony doesn't understand this. You might because you're playing both characters. Me and Tony switch, so when we play,
Oh, when the story gets to Miles,
like the swinging is different. Did you notice that? Have you noticed it? You might notice it.
Oh.
The swinging, I feel like even when the spoilers because we already said it about the suits, the Venom suit.
The symbiote suit.
Well, we know
It's in the trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the trailer.
Yeah. I was like, certain swinging with the Venom suit is different than swinging with the Spider-Man suit or the Miles suit.
Can you switch in and
notice
out
that.
of the
Yeah, you
symbiote
can
suit?
swipe. It's so the touchpad. You swipe and
Whoa.
Alex asked me about the symbiote suit.
Oh, the
I don't know. We haven't tried to
We
take it
haven't
off because it looks so
it's
cool.
part. I think it might be part of the story part.
Oh,
so
okay.
it switches out of
Because
the costume
I'm
you
interested.
chose.
You're saying it switches from how when he's regular Peter to symbiote Peter, the gameplay. So if you want to go back to that,
Yes. The fighting play.
The fighting play does change. I'm trying to think.
So then how do you-
I don't know how that would
I actually
how
enjoy
that would
the
work with.
Venom fighting play.
Yeah, the symbiote suit is
Oh
awesome.
my god!
So
Fighting
good.
with the symbiote, you're like,
so cool.
you're like, oh my god, Peter is so weak. You're like, oh my,
Compared to the
Jesus
symbiote
Christ.
Spider-Man.
God.
This symbiote just punches a person and TKO'd.
Oh, that sounds
You're like,
nice.
yeah, it is. Yeah, and I noticed the only thing I have a problem with is a lot of I understand fighting is a main part of games, but there's a lot of enemies to fight.
is it not like the first one where you could do stealth and fighting?
You could do stealth,
Yeah, you can do stuff too.
It just
but
doesn't work.
sometimes
They-
you have to do the fighting. But sometimes,
Well, so they have like the rooms that's like the Batman Arkham rooms where it's like, oh, you could choose how you're gonna do this room.
Yeah, and then no matter what, it ends up being you.
It ends up being you fighting them. Yeah.
I like the Spidey bot missions, where you go as a Spidey bot. And you're, that one's kind of cool.
There's just so much that
There's so
I
much.
feel like I'm forgetting to do 3/4 of it. Like if Miles has his invisibility cloak from the beginning, I haven't used it once because I was like, I don't know, am I supposed to re-unlock this? And it looks like you already have the map at the beginning, which is surprising.
But there's no fast travel.
Until you gotta unlock it.
you gotta unlock
You do a
fast
certain
travel.
amount of accomplishments per district or something like that.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Get fast travel.
Oh, dang.
But you don't even want to do that because I want to swing.
I was about to say, how slow is the travel? He's
Not
pretty fast.
slow.
He's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's zipping
It's just-
around,
yeah,
right?
But now you
just-
got Astoria right next to Williamsburg, like real
Yeah.
life.
Tony's like, let's go find the bill. I was like, we got to go to the mission.
Did you find
We
it?
can't.
No, we went to the
We
mission.
haven't.
We didn't get to go. But
you
I
go to
definitely want to go
Astoria
check
a
it
lot.
out.
You
Yeah,
go to Astoria a lot.
it was cool. I was like, oh man, I want to.
It looks
they had the
different
building.
neighborhoods look different.
Did
It's
you find a
nice.
certain building?
We're getting there.
I want to find. Did you find it? Did you find her building?
We haven't gone yet.
Thank you,
We're probably
Kyle.
doing
Now I can die.
I found these two like boys there.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I kicked them out to Long Island. Yeah.
I wish you could go on Long Island and be like, here's Patrick, here's.
It'd be a
Oh my
gigantic
God,
game.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Spider-Man would need a car.
I would just Google Maps the game, aka just don't go outside.
It would be
Yeah.
crazy if the game you travels to the past and you are able, but you're able to make the decisions that actually change your life.
Whoa.
I like.
So like that whole thing with the moving out of the building. That's
really-
why.
I really love swinging.
Get out.
I'll say this one more time. That sounds wrong. I really like swinging on
Oh,
the
fuck,
web.
I didn't catch that.
Thank
That was
you. Nobody
Rachel
caught
just
that.
goes, while you're talking and saying that stuff, Rachel said, I really like swinging.
I like the spider
Ew.
web swinging, okay? I like Spider-Man. You could do tricks too, and I'm trying to do like more than could. What was
I've been really enjoying the alternative to swinging.
Oh my god, the gliding.
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 Oh, I
yeah.
thought it was the
That's so
humping.
cool.
Yeah, dry
I like
humping.
swinging.
Yeah. dry humping a wall.
Yeah. Monogamy. The-
Yeah, one wall.
So one time I was doing that, and I was doing a trick.
I've been really enjoying this thing called monogamy.
Yeah, until you break up with that wall.
Consensually.
Then you find another wall.
Flips in the air, and I fell. I forgot to catch myself with the webbing, and I fell, and it hits the ground,
Splatted.
and you see the ground like crack, like,
Whoa.
and it goes splat as like an achievement.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, that's really cool because I was really. Tony was like, hold on, I gotta beat this. You get experience points by doing all the tricks. I enjoy traveling to the missions a lot, to be honest. You would think sometimes I feel like, is it Miles that I feel like is a little out of control? Like when you're saying
I remember you saying it with Miles,
the web shooter, yeah,
but I didn't notice the difference.
I did. But it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy.
I was going to say, I remember the first game's tricks, you had one of two options. Twisty turn this way.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
Or barrel roll.
Yeah.
You could still barrel. That's what I've been doing. I've been trying to get the ultimate score of.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just remember.
Yeah, you do like the ballerina twirl.
If I'm unlocking new abilities, I'm like, I'm never going to remember to do this. Like, Venom Punch, but you hold the button and then release.
No, I never. I'm button
I'm just
Actually-
pow, uppercut.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's how I was playing, like that.
I found out something when you're fighting. You hold R1 and click whatever direction, like on this side, on the right side
Square
of the screen.
triangle you're talking about.
You have like
The gadgets.
Whoa.
that like pull people towards each other and electrocute
Oh,
them. I didn't know that until I'm
It's
like,
in the corner of the screen
Yeah,
that
right
it's there.
It's R1,
but it's
and
hard to
just-
remember. Yeah,
Yeah. So
I'll consistently do it for like 15 minutes and then I'll forget like the next day. Like, yeah.
I pointed out to
There's
him
so
when
much
he's fighting, I was
going
like,
on.
you have the
Use the
abilities of
gadgets.
them.
yeah, she's
Use
like
the
using
abilities.
gadgets. Like, oh.
What's your go-to move during combat during these games?
It would
Go-to
probably be
move.
the machine, like the
Oh, one of the gizmos.
the gizmos, the ones that
My go-to is uppercut. They fall on the floor and I web them. I'm like, yep, that's it for you.
I usually used to.
the webbing.
Well, no, I started doing that, but I was using the what's the triangle one, web, where you web and you pull them
yeah.
close, or
Get
you go
over
to them.
here.
Yeah. I use that one a lot because, especially when they're trying to shoot you, I'm like, oh, guy, you're like all the way up there. Let me just get up to you. And
Yeah, they
Smart.
have like
Yeah.
sharpshooters, which is. Sometimes I feel like I'm like, there's way too many enemies in this one place, but you understand because the main villain. I mean, I'm not spoiling. Everybody knows who the main villain is Craven.
Oh,
Wes Craven, the famous
like
movie
Kang the
director.
Conqueror.
Craven.
Oh, I mean Dr. Doom.
Oh,
Damn
Mazel
you.
Tov.
Damn this universe.
Okay. The table's wet. You're kind of aroused from this conversation.
They noticed Alex listened to it when he said that. The table was like, "Bleh."
It's sploot, it's lewd.
I will
I'll
talk
grab a
about the
towel.
spoiler I ran into when everybody catches up with it.
There's a big spoiler about the about
I got
Craven.
spoiled on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get
That'll
there.
do.
Yeah.
I think there's more to say in the future about
Yeah.
this game since we're not even done with it yet.
Yeah, I'm very close. We're inching.
And I want to hear some about this new Mortal Kombat game.
It's crazy. But now we're getting into a plot where it's like the other Mortal Kombat before this one.
Oh yeah. So
It's a lot of crossovers of different universes and
What?
So what we enjoyed a lot about this game at first is the fact that it's like new timeline,
Yeah.
everything's rebooted,
Fresh,
don't have to be confused.
but still Mortal Kombat
But yeah,
exists.
and they're doing cool things with characters, unique like decisions. Like Raiden's the guy who's trying to kind of come up and stuff. And then we got to a point in the story where they're like, no.
Oh.
Here's Mortal Kombat 11, Mortal Kombat 10, Mortal Kombat 9,
Oh.
and we're swarming them in from other universes, and now the Shang-Chi from the last game is actually both timelines exist at the end of the game, and yeah, I was like, oh no, what the hell's going on?
I think it's cool.
I still think it's interesting.
I would have
preferred-
liked just one straight universe
Yeah.
plot line going on, but whatever, I'll take it. It's Mortal Kombat.
That's how I feel too. It's like it's like a double-edged sword because it's cool to see unique variants of characters.
I do like all of the different costumes. Like they have the Mortal Kombat like 1 costumes and stuff like that. Then they have their new costumes, and then they have their costumes from before. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I mean that could just be cool DLC, but
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, just slap it in there.
But yeah, showing it up in the story and seeing like the Raiden variant from like Mortal Kombat X, and then the Raiden like old school Raiden, that's cool. But at the same time, I just want like one nice. You're calling it Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna
it's
say,
really
yeah.
Mortal Kombat 12.
Yeah.
So then, how are they going to go from here then? Because it's
I think that's going to be how Mortal Kombat is for a little while. They're just going to keep on with the universes since this is now 1. And they're like, well, guess what number 2 is going to be? You're going to be in every single universe all at once.
I think so. I think it's going to be all multiverse stuff now.
Yeah, for a hot minute. Just because everything's multiverse now. Zombies and vampires are out. Multiverses are in.
That's true.
That is 100% true.
You know, they added a zombie and vampire to this Mortal Kombat game.
Oh, they snuck those in there?
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because Megan Fox plays a vampire,
Oh.
and then they have the other guy who's the undead guy. And
Which
she-
apparently people
Yeah,
were upset about.
Why?
Megan Fox voicing a character.
She
Wait, why?
is kind of like
How is she?
her
she's not
acting isn't as solid. I feel like they may have like shortchanged her a little bit.
Yeah.
So she's kind of like phoning it in. It feels like
Maybe
at
it was
some
voice
times.
direction, but I don't think she's acting. She's just talking.
She's like, wow,
okay.
look at this going on.
yeah.
That's awesome.
yeah.
You're like Megan Fox.
Yeah, and everybody,
graphics are good, you say?
everybody thought Ronda Rousey was a bad actress. Oof.
Oh, man.
She was so bad they just crushed her with rocks. and got her out
they
of the
did
game.
immediately at
Wow.
the beginning.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, damn.
It sucked, but yeah, it's funny because Megan, you'll literally have like, "Come on, Quan Chi, we need to go to the tower so we can stop it," and then, yeah, we gotta get there.
I need my pumpkin spice.
My pumpkin spice latte.
and we're like, "What was that line?" She's
Oh my
like,
God.
"When do I get paid?" We're like, "What?
Keep it in. Keep it in there.
Keep rolling, keep rolling.
What the fuck does that mean?"
Script around it.
Yeah. So
Machine Gun Kelly definitely had a hand in getting her.
Hmm.
His
Yeah, he
voice.
definitely had a hand in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know she had a hand. He was mupping in her all night. We all know it. All right? You don't need to
They were
tell me
mopping
that.
it up.
Muppyville.
Machine Gun Kelly's definitely a Muppy.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
all know
my
he's a
God.
Muppy. He loves those Muppets.
Someone modded the Jennifer's Body costume onto Megan
Whoa.
Fox.
Oh.
I never seen that
God.
movie.
I love that movie.
Is it really good?
No.
All right.
I do love the movie.
All right, let's watch this guy.
No, it's
What we
not
about to deal with?
Megan Fox is in it. But I actually play in that movie. So
Wow.
You're in that movie?
Emma Stone is in that movie.
Emma Stone.
She was?
She was in that movie. She was the.
I don't remember
ugly
that.
She
friend.
was the body.
Oh my God, the
She's an
ugly
ugly
friend?
She was ugly. Megan Fox was like the hot friend, and she was the ugly friend.
And then she's
We watched that together. Do you remember that? I don't remember
Oh
that.
my god.
No.
Here we go. Oh wait, no,
'cause
she's
there-
not in that movie. I'm
couldn't see
sorry.
past Jennifer.
I'm sorry.
There was
it's,
one awesome
I'm
song
sorry,
from
Megan
that
Fox-
movie by
no,
Panic
no,
at the
no.
Disco.
No.
A rare correction.
Emma Stone is not in this movie. Sorry, it's another blonde girl. She She's an actor. Let me pull her up. I gotta.
Blonde girl, I
Emma
remember.
Diamond.
Emma Diamond. My God, it's so hot.
No, she.
My God.
I'm sorry. The girl from Mamma Mia's in it. I'm sorry. The blonde girl.
Wait. Oh, Amanda Seyfried.
She's in
Whoa.
it. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I remember her in it. I just don't remember. Yeah, I remember her in it.
That's why I fucked up. All right, guys. This is ugly.
You could be her too.
She's Colette. She's Cosette.
Yeah.
Cosette.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
I think you could sing some ABBA.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Mama,
Dancing Queen.
go
Don't
again.
steal her spot.
Oh shit, I
This
did.
is her spot.
She is Mamma Mia.
Yes.
Oh my God. Papa Pia, that's the
Baby got the diarrhea.
one.
Mamma Mia.
Hey, it's me, Papa Pia.
Papa
Pia, diarrhea.
My bladder is really full now.
Papa Pia would
Damn
be.
this prostate.
Papa Pia would be a good pizza restaurant. Papa Pia
Diuretics.
pizzas.
Diuretics.
Here I go again. No. It ain't coming out.
I think we smell a new movie.
Papa Pia's pizza.
Papa Pia's Pizzeria.
Yeah, there you go. Papa Pia Pizzeria, yeah. My mind's always on
Papa
pizza.
Pia Pizzeria, get yourself a pie.
I love pizza from Papa Pia's. It's a great pie.
So back to Jennifer's body. Was she a body?
No,
Body,
No.
yaddy, yaddy, yaddy.
I feel like Jennifer's body pretty much was about like two friends going out to party. I'm gonna spoil it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Jennifer's body review.
Yeah.
We're only 15 years late. It's fine.
Can you add that to the outline,
Two
Kyle?
friends. Two friends go out to party. One girl goes to sleep with these guys and was like, "Let me go." Megan Fox goes, "Let me go sleep with these guys." She goes, and they pretty much put a demon inside of her.
Oh my
She's still
God.
her, but she needs to eat people to be able to stay like beautiful.
This sounds
flawless.
So
Yeah.
do we see ugly Megan Fox in the movie?
I don't remember.
Is she Megan
The only
Hound
thing
then?
I really remember, there was like a pool scene. I remember.
Oh yeah, where she's fighting for her boyfriend.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I
remember.
watched it
just
so
remember
many
the pool.
times. You're jealous. You're like lime green Jello or something.
green
I
Jell-O.
used to quote that all the time.
Oh.
You're super jelly. You're like lime green.
jelly.
Oh my God.
And I remember they make out. That's the other thing I remember.
That would you would remember.
girls?
Yeah, the girls make out.
Tony and then jerked off to it.
Tony, yeah, Tony's like, let me
He
just
paused it. He was like,
core memory, okay,
Oh my God.
all right.
and we're good.
And we're good.
Moving on.
Yep. Memory department, can you just get rid of the rest of the movie, please?
But keep
And
the pool for
then-
some reason.
9 hours
No.
making out.
And then she keeps killing people, and the friend tries to stop her because now she wants to eat her boyfriend because now it's wrong.
Oh.
And then they fight in a pool.
When
and
did they
then
move
she
to
kills her
Namek?
friend. She kills
they
her
fight in a
friend.
pool?
Spoiler.
Oh,
she
they
kills
fight
her
in a
friend.
pool.
Yeah.
Oh.
She kills her friend and then goes to jail for it for the rest of her for whatever.
Does
and
she
that's how
eat
that-
everybody in jail?
No.
Oh, she kills the body of Jennifer.
Yeah, and then
Who's a
she goes
demon?
to jail. Yeah.
Oh.
Forever.
Conjugal visit, girl.
No. Sorry, Jennifer kills her boyfriend and then she kills Jennifer.
Oh, damn.
And then goes to
okay, so
jail.
non-conjugal visit, girl. Oh.
That's pretty much what it is. It's a demon, and she kills a friend, and everybody's like, "You're a murderer," and they don't know she's.
Oh
really
my
a
God.
demon.
Free hat.
Did you just say free hat?
Yeah.
Has anyone seen the new South Park?
No,
Special?
I
No, I
No,
want to
this is
so
special?
bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
What's it called again?
I forgot.
The Panderverse.
the Pandaverse.
I saw a funny commercial for it when I was watching YouTube
where they
this
they
morning.
switch they switch
They
genders and
they
races.
gender flop the
Oh my
and
the
races.
children.
And they're
Oh
trying
my
to say
God.
like not everything needs to be swapped for everything.
It sounds really funny.
Yeah.
I saw a poster. I thought that was a fan
No,
drawing.
no,
No, that's legit.
no. That's
Damn.
legit. I really want to see it. I just don't have
Wow.
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
The Mount.
Cry.
Amount of entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Cry.
speaking of all the F boys, the ogling Jennifer's body or whatever the plot of that movie you said was. F Boy Island season 3 is happening, y'all. And
It's hot.
Matt and I skipped episode 2, but we've seen 1, 3, and 4.
Ah, damn.
I was like, let me guess. they eliminated
girls were watching.
Yeah,
They're like, we gotta watch F-Boy Island. And
we're like, you want to know what
okay.
you missed in season 2? Like, let me guess, they eliminated some people that didn't have the time to form connections, and they're like, yeah, actually. I'm like, I feel like I saw it. That's every episode too.
Is that did they was this the one where the guy wears American flag everything?
No, that's Love Is Blind.
Sorry.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Captain
And Floribama Shore.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Floribama.
That is
Superman.
everybody in Floribama show.
Yeah, Floribama.
It's just amazing how F-Boy Island wins everyone over. Everyone.
Nope.
No.
We
That's
haven't
because
watched
you haven't tried, and
Yeah.
we need to properly kidnap you and
Okay.
watch it with you. And
Name a
next thing
date.
you know-
I'll go. I will come
Oh man.
watch. Tony, I'll drag him with me.
All right, cool.
Name a day. Name a place. Be
We're
there.
doing it.
We'll be
So
there.
you're watching Floribama
We get like the
Shore.
whole season out. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll watch it.
Okay.
We'll be there.
and it's kind of funny, but they
Provide
they
pizza
try to
and
make
we'll be
you
there.
watch the whole
I will be there.
show from season 1 because they keep bringing people back from the prior seasons. They brought back people from season 2, even though it was an HBO Max exclusive, and now it's on the CW. They're like, here's this guy from season 2,
And I
like,
just bought that season 2.
yeah. It turns out it's all available on the CW app,
Thanks, CW.
but you don't have
But
to
the
watch
CW
commercials.
app
That's
sucks.
true. Oh.
Why?
Why?
Oh,
The CW app.
It's a stream arrow on it.
Yeah, but what was wrong with it?
It never got connection. Whether
Whoa.
That was our problem, not the CW app's
Oh
problem.
my God.
we'd be in a story of being like, "Come on!" in the basement. Come
Oh
on,
my
work.
God.
Yeah, that was us.
I was like, the CW app hasn't even made me log in. It's just like, you want to watch it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Go for it.
Yeah.
All right, dang guys.
Thanks for throwing me under that bus.
I've been under the bus.
Oh.
I've been getting run over by every car that's coming
Oh my
into
God.
the bus.
Oof.
Oh god.
And Tony threw me there, so.
Oh my God.
I said that was our problem that we couldn't connect. Well, it's technically still more me because I was the one trying to do it. Muppets?
So Tony,
Here we go again.
Tony
I got up
reiterated
and he
the same
kicked me
point in
back
the same
down.
words again. That was so.
I got up again. I got up again, and Tony kicked me back down
Oh.
and run over by bus.
How so? Muppets?
Oh my God.
Muppets?
That's you. Muppet.
When in doubt, Muppet out.
Oh yeah, that's a good catchphrase for the game.
Muppets body.
That sounds gross. Though. For some reason, Jennifer's body being turned into Muppet's body is.
Yep.
Hot.
Don't bite your lip at that, man.
Oh. I'm being Muppet shamed.
Oh.
He went
sorry,
Muppets hot. That's what he went.
Ooh.
But we want to quickly spoil the end of the latest season of what we do in the shadows. Since,
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
I got to finish it this past week, and I know you guys have been up on it. So if you remember it,
Oh yeah.
it's basically almost exactly what I thought was going to happen. Is what happened.
Backtrack.
And you know what? It might be because I think I would have enjoyed it anyway, but for
Yeah.
some reason, specifically Tony, Spagoogly, painted in such a negative tone to me that I was like,
It
I
wasn't
thought it was
horrible.
good. I
No,
liked it.
It was good. It just, I don't know. I don't know what I expected. But either way, I love the show, so it doesn't matter to me. They couldn't like make me stop watching the
Yeah,
show, even if they
I
wanted
thought it was.
to.
I thought it was really funny how they had Laszlo doing all these experiments to try and understand
Yes.
why Guillermo. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. Yeah.
Even though he got
wasn't fully
bit by
turning.
another vampire to become one, he wasn't fully.
He wasn't turning into a
Yeah.
vampire.
Yep.
So he did all these I think that was one of the parts I enjoyed a lot about this season. Was him Guillermo growing close to other characters. Growing close to
Yeah.
Nadia, Laszlo.
Yeah, by the end
like
of the
that.
season, it really showed that he kind of.
It almost was like, are they gonna have a relationship? And it was like, no, they're just friends.
I didn't see
No,
that part.
they all fuck each other anyways. They made that clear several episodes they have.
Oh, really?
Not
Not
Guillermo.
recently. Not
I don't think
Guillermo.
Colin
Not
Robertson
Guillermo.
fucks any of them.
No, they have. They did.
Oh, he
say-
tried to
He
with a
tried
puppet.
to, and they said no. Yeah, but no, they all the three of
puppet
them
can-
like swing. The three.
Did that happen?
Nadia,
didn't think about that.
Nadia, Laszlo, and
Nandor.
Nandor, they all swing with each other. They've said it that they're like, oh, you want to have some on? Yeah, let's have some fun. And they close the door. Like it's kind of implied
Oh, I don't
that
even remember
those
that.
three.
They straight
I'll
out
show
say
you.
it.
They
There's
straight
a part
out
when
say it.
Laszlo was like
Say lots of
depressed.
shit.
No, they
I'm like,
were
they're improving.
Remember when Laszlo wasn't talking? And
Yeah.
he's like, he's only had sex with me 16 times this week, and then the guy goes, he's only had sex
and
with
then
me
Nandor's
once.
like, he only had sex with me like this many times.
Once, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's little tiny things like that where you're like, oh, but it's still so funny. The show is so funny. I kind of feel like I know where they're going with it, where they're gonna have
vampire babies.
They're gonna have Guillermo be turned by Nandor instead of him just being turned randomly. It's like they changed their mind almost.
To me, it seemed like they're just going back to status quo.
Yeah, like they need to
Like Rick and Morty.
Except except Guillermo's mindset.
Yeah, his
True,
mindset
it's now changed.
But his mindset's changed every season, technically, right? Like,
So you think it'll change back?
I think it'll just be the same kind of stuff.
I love them as like a.
I don't know. I see it. I mean, spoiler warning. Sorry.
I love spoilers. Feed them to me.
Hopefully you just don't remember if you ever decide to like let's watch the show start to finish.
Such a good show.
So yes, he ends up not. They end up doing some silly stuff in the final episode to make him not a vampire anymore.
Because he was already changed and he can't be bitten again. Or
Yeah,
else he will
it'll
blow
explode.
up. It'll explode.
They kill the person that turned him, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they kill the.
But they take back that consequence too.
Yeah, I know, because it's a comedy. Are you complaining that a comedy didn't commit to killing
yes, I
someone?
am. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, I want to see consequences, guys.
But they established. I
don't-
completely
yeah.
forgot about they had like these zombie people, but they're like, we brought him back as a zombie, and he's really happy, and he's enjoying himself.
Yeah, they brought him with the. What's his name?
the
What's
assistant
actor's
guy.
name?
That
He played in The Shining as the little kid. What's his name?
Whoa.
He's in the show.
Holy crap. He's got to be like 1,000 years old.
No, he's like
he's a
average.
grown-ass
He's like
man.
40. No, the kid. He's
Yeah.
like 40.
He's like 1,000 years old.
40.
The Shining was
I
like
forgot.
1,000,000 years
Jack
old.
Nicholson is 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
He's beyond time itself.
First of
That's
all,
true.
he's in the movie as a zombie. That was established. That was established like the last season before this. That zombie existed. And he takes care of him, and he's like, "Oh, come to where's all zombies down here?" And
He's like red.
and the guy who played who plays the psychic guy is the guy from
Psychic?
remember the witch person
witch
they go
doctor?
to? The witch doctor. Is he the guy
makes
who
them become
plays
zombies?
Doctor Strange in Doctor Strange?
Oh, Wong.
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 Yeah.
Wong is the witch doctor in that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was funny.
He's
Yeah.
funny.
I mean, he's always funny.
They
but-
bring it back from that was from season.
Yeah, I was just
2
like,
or 3.
I guess he's familiar in this show. I kind of
Yeah.
forgot, but it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of like the Taika Waititi roots of
Love
like
it.
Marvel and stuff like that. It's like they bring these people back when you least expect it. But anyway, so that happens, but that's after Guillermo makes this choice that he actually decides, like, after going through this and finding out that, like, yeah, being a vampire is going out and, you know, sucking on blood and killing people, which
Yeah.
the show rarely addresses that, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it became all about that in the
Yeah.
season finale.
Like he wasn't able to. They went out to celebrate him being
He's
a
got
vampire.
too much of a heart, too much of a conscience to do that.
And he
so
couldn't do
he was
it.
like, I don't want to be a vampire anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he still helps them hide bodies and stuff like that. And
Kill.
yeah,
But the whole thing where like Nandor was trying to do all these experiments to try and figure out why he wasn't doing it, and then they're hiding it from Nandor because they're like, if Nandor finds out that you
Yeah.
went behind his back and got turned, he'll kill
Ultimate
kill
betrayal.
you
and then kill himself.
and then kill himself.
That's what he said. If I ever find out, I'm gonna kill
And-
you and then
and-
kill myself.
and he ends up like trying to do it, but and he kills Patton Oswalt playing himself in the process.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah, that's right.
But he's like, I made a friend, Patton Oswalt,
Yeah.
and I lost him.
Yeah.
And I thought about what it'd be like to lose you.
Oh my god.
I feel like he was very jealous throughout the season of their relationship
Yeah.
of Guillermo and
I feel like they're gonna. I feel like they're gonna
relationship.
grade Gazoo next season. Now that he doesn't want to be turned anymore, if they commit to that,
Right.
then he shouldn't be a familiar anymore.
yeah, exactly.
So they should get a new familiar. That'd be really
great.
funny if Nandor turns
An
him immediately.
unfamiliar?
I feel like I also liked Nagia's relationship with Guillermo when he goes to the. My favorite episode this season is when he gets taken to the vet. Guillermo
Oh,
gets taken
the
to the
vet-
vet.
Oh, you better
Yeah.
put him down.
Yeah.
When he breaks his arm, he was like, "We got to take him to the familiar doctor," and it's like a vet office for humans. And they're like, "I'm sorry, you have to put him down." A broken arm, and they take him away. Then they try to kill him, and Nagia's like, beating up everyone to get to him to try to rescue him. He's ours. He's our familiar.
And you're like, why do you care so much?
Yeah.
He's just a familiar.
Yeah.
And it like you realize like they all care for Guillermo equally. So.
Or as Lazo calls him, Gizmo.
Gizmo. Okay. Well, yeah. Hopefully that show comes back one day with the strikes and all that. Okay, so start wrapping up the episode the only way that we know how, which is by delving into a certain corner of a certain...
Guys, welcome to the optimism corner. I'm going to cut you off right there.
Whoa.
I'm gonna let you finish, but...
Oh, my God. Yeah. Beyonce had the best album.
Whoa.
Beyonce should have won this
Bizarre
award. So I have some dinosaur facts for you.
Whoa.
First dinosaur fact I found out a couple days ago. I've been saving it up. Tony's probably the only one that knows about it because I couldn't keep it in for that long. So
This is true.
they actually thought in the beginning that T-Rexes would attack
Triceratops?
Yeah. And just eat their body and whatever. And they're like, they did research. What they actually do is they step on their neck and pop their heads off like a soda can to eat them. So that's their soda.
Ooh? Oof? That's oof?
No. Yeah. Oof.
And they also found out that
Scared for a
That was
second.
for Velociraptors or Triceratops?
Triceratops and T-Rexes.
T-Rexes would pop Triceratops' heads.
Like a Coke can.
It's like
opening a Coke
satisfying
can.
to them. Like, oh, yeah.
And then they would eat them to get like the spikes and
It's
shit.
like popping open a Pringles.
Yeah. He just vores them until they die.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And so, I mean, they're already dead. He pops them open like a Coke can would to drink a Coke can. Anyways, and then I have another one. They actually discovered what a T-Rex probably would have sounded like, and it does not roar
Ooh.
like we've been taught.
Yeah.
It like,
It meows?
I showed Tony it like,
Ooh.
it's not a purr. It's
feathered,
like,
right?
it's
Do you have
like,
the sound somewhere,
I'll
so
find
you-
the sound.
How did
After
they
this,
get
I'll
the
find
sound?
the sound.
I think we before you play, we should all make a noise
Yes.
guess.
So why don't you guys make
It'd be so funny if you end up being the closest.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
That's pretty good. I think that might be it.
scarier?
Hey, Tony, I know. Do you know already this one too?
I know, but I don't remember it. So I guess I'll
Okay,
try
good,
one.
yeah,
I'll try
just
one.
do
I'll try one.
You went somewhere deep for that.
Oh, my God.
I felt
All
it.
right. All right, guys. Hold on, it's gonna. I don't know why.
This is a really dramatic,
Creepy music.
It sounded like a.
Shh, guys.
Made me think of the witch as a breastwick.
That's it.
Sounds like a garbage truck in the morning.
Yeah, sort of.
Which sound? There's like
Are you
15
getting-
sounds.
Okay, let me try to.
Matt, are you getting the urge to write out the trash in the nude?
You better believe I am. And get eaten by a dinosaur at the same time.
No, it's crap.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm naked.
I hear like bird chirping
Yeah.
and
Is that all part of the same sound? That's
Yeah.
Thank
goodness.
I'm trying to find one, guys.
that's like so many sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find one.
I was gonna say there's something in there that sounded like a scary dinosaur.
That's a fake T-Rex.
Whoa.
by the way.
Yeah, that's an elephant.
That's an elephant.
Elephants are hot with that sound.
Oh, yeah. Trunk me up, baby.
Oh, wait, no.
Mario should be making that sound. Super Mario Wonder.
all right.
Instead of Wowie
This is the
Zowie.
one that I played before, but why is it playing?
Love the creepy TikTok.
Right, yeah.
in the mic.
They would make like that noise, like a crocodile almost,
That one?
like clicking
Is it
noises.
it's the clicking?
It's that.
There's like a couple of sounds going on.
So
Jesus Christ.
It's got crickets in its mouth
Yeah.
because
So-
that helps it clean its teeth. And
Leave in the comments who was the closest because I don't know. Jesse.
Hold on, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
got it.
more noises. The
Oh,
predator.
the predator noise. Now Matt is the closest.
Yeah.
It sounds like the baboon noise from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Yeah.
That's the noise. Oh, it's very different from before.
It's like Curly from
Yeah,
Three
you're
Stooges.
spot on, Matt.
Oh my god, I can't believe I was born from a T-Rex.
If you instinctually knew what they sounded like, then yes, you were.
Yeah.
So they actually studied their vocal cords and found out that's the noise that they would have been able to make.
So don't they say that like dogs have enough vocal cords thing to make human noises and sounds?
They sort of do.
So then how the
didn't
fuck do we
wanna-
know that's the case with the
Yeah.
dinosaur?
Yeah.
you're
It's
It's just a
said, "I love
possible
you."
sound they
I
could
know.
make.
Yeah.
I know they
That's
studied
interesting.
vocal cords
Yeah.
from like cats to lions, and they studied that lions can roar, but cats can't. But lions and tigers can't purr, like really purr like a cat does.
Interesting.
It's the same vocal cord, but different uses. So these people specifically studied vocal cords and
So like I can understand them researching the vocal cords and saying like these are possible sounds they could have made.
Yeah.
What I'm confused about is how did they know they popped off the heads like soda cans?
They saw it.
by the
They went back in time and
Yeah.
Oh my
no,
God.
they probably saw bones and the head was like way over here and the body was way over here, and they probably found it in numerous places where they're like,
Yeah, they see like a shattered neck.
Yeah.
yeah.
T-Rex put like "I own you" in the sand.
Oh my god, yeah. You got pwned.
Yeah. Pop off, king.
Soda Popinski over there was Tootsies.
Trying to find it.
Well,
Anyways.
What are you trying to find?
The popped head thing, the question
Oh,
you
oh.
just asked.
Go on
Okay, gotcha,
DeviantArt,
gotcha.
you'll find it.
Ask Bing.
DeviantArt.
That's true. You'll
That's
find
legit.
it on there. Oh yeah.
You'll find everything on DeviantArt. This is the advertisement from DeviantArt. If you're looking to up
Sponsor.
your art game,
Sponsored by DeviantArt. Use your DeviantArt points today
Yeah.
to do whatever the hell those
Yeah.
things did.
Yeah, are you looking for a dinosaur in a hat squashing a triceratops neck so
Yeah.
its head flies up?
Looking for weird
Jennifer's
dinosaur
body.
porn.
Yeah.
Two dinosaur girls kissing.
And fighting in a pool.
Go to DeviantArt. You'll like what you see, maybe.
all right. Well, that's all happening.
It's fine. I'll figure it out later.
We got
Anyways.
we got some caped
We've got women and bats.
grown women or women. Oh yeah, to hear about.
I watched Batwoman.
Nice. Ooh, you're a dirty little cat girl.
Meow.
Ooh.
What was this episode about? How do I even start this? It starts opening up at a hospital that's multi-floor, so there's like a psych ward in it. But it's them showing a tape, a demonstration of them using a new miracle drug to cure cancer. And they say it's going to have the same effects on this young boy as this 80-year-old man. It's going to heal them both.
Okay.
So they give it to the young boy, they give it to the old man, and the old man and starts bleeding out of his face. And they're like, all right,
Same.
we need to fix this drug. So from there, I'm trying to remember how the dots connect because it's very strange. They free someone from the mental asylum to find Kate Kane's dad and kill Kate Kane's sister.
What?
Why?
The dots, they're there,
connecting?
but they're not
Okay.
meshing.
Gotcha.
Most of the episode, it did start at like
The
the
fight?
fight in the alleyway.
And did she just run away without doing anything? She's like, there, how do you like them apples? And then she flies away.
Pretty much.
Wow.
So she actually throws a big CGI bat rope onto two guys and
Excuse
pulls them off a fence. And then she's like, oh, fuck my kryptonite damage.
Oh, she still has that.
Boy, does she still have... So she goes to the hospital because her friend who sells drugs
Okay.
is like, you need to go to the hospital because...
As vigilantes do, you know.
as they do. So, like, you need to go to the hospital because this thing is not good. And the hospital tells her,
Were you hit by kryptonite recently?
first off, they see it, they give her medicine for it, and send her home. It's like this big oozing green glowing fucking thing.
What the hell?
And they call her later. They said, "Hey, we need to redo your test because we found radiation in your blood."
Oh my god.
And they're like, and that can't be the case because that
Why
doesn't
can't
make
it
sense.
be
Yeah.
Sounds like normal hospital.
If
Yeah.
her shoulder's glowing and bright and like
Green
a dark
and-
room,
yeah.
and green. What?
Oh yeah. So now they also bring a new element to the playing field because season 1, when Alice gave the drug to the mom and the sister and made the sister choose who gets the drug to live. And that was the last dose of this one specific drug that can heal you.
But then they have like a million vials of it?
No. That was the last one.
Oh.
And now the only ones that remain are on that same island where Kate's being held. And now turns out the only way for Ryan to heal her kryptonite wound is to have that miracle drug. Because, as Lucius says it, kryptonite doesn't only pierce the suit, it'll kill you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kryptonite's gonna kill the. I still can't believe kryptonite's her weakness. Still blows my fucking
Like
mind.
somebody who didn't read the comics was like, throw that.
Yeah. Are we like not? Are we sure that she's not Supergirl or something?
She has to be. I literally don't understand. I thought the kryptonite, fine. It'll only thing
Yeah,
that pierces the suit.
Right.
But that means the bullet will just hit you.
Yeah.
But no, it literally means that it'll infect your blood system and kill you.
I mean, I guess radiation's pretty messed up.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Yeah, but they would.
Then
I don't know
Everyone
how
be
much
dying.
radiation's in kryptonite, though.
Apparently enough.
Her skin would be melting off and her eyes would be crying blood.
Yeah, and anybody handling kryptonite would just not be able to handle it.
All
Yeah.
those people would be dead too. They're
Yeah.
like, meh, I got kryptonite now.
Is that why Lex
Yeah.
Luthor's bald?
Yes.
Because of kryptonite.
Because he's
Yeah,
Caillou.
kryptonite.
Is that radiation?
Because he's Caillou.
He definitely is Caillou. Now you put the pieces together.
He is. So
Feel old yet?
this is Caillou now. So yeah, most of the episode is Alice with her boyfriend that she's trying to kill because he's from the island and they wiped his and her memories of being with each other and boning, because that's the only flashback they have with one another is them
I
boning.
remember you being inside of me.
That might have been a line. No joke, might have been a line in the episode.
Wow.
That sounds so familiar.
Is this the same island that Kate supposedly held in?
Yeah.
Do they know Kate's held there?
They keep saying it. Everyone's saying it.
Then why don't they just go there?
Because they need because the map to go there was in the Jack Napier painting. That last episode, they had the fake one and they thought they had the real map, but it turns out it's not the real map because the guy that Alice is sleeping with has the real map. And guess how? Guess how this motherfucker takes blood, real human blood, off the Jack Napier painting to get the real map of where Kate is. Guess how he fucking takes blood off of this painting?
Turkey
With
baster.
his hand.
That's your guess.
Q-tip.
He licks it.
Scotch tape.
He lights it on fire.
Oh, as you
As
do.
one would do.
He as you do. He lights it on fire, and the blood like melts off of it to just show the map. And they made it a real point to be like, Jack Napier used real human blood. So apparently, human blood is the Venom symbiote and will come off of things with fire and not harm paintings.
They should have just started making noises.
Oh my god.
Dude, I couldn't believe this shit. So then, the cop takes the map from Alice's boyfriend. Alice pretends to kill the boyfriend so she can get the people to come after her. The cop girl then goes to Kate's sister who's being held captive with the cop dad, and he needs to give them the map.
Okay.
So that the crazy guy will leave them alone because the crazy guy wants the map because they want the drug so they could do more clinical testing.
Wait, so the map?
The map
to
will
the drug?
The island has everything on it this season.
Okay, all right.
Wow.
They're like, island, you
I like
go
it.
there,
One
everything.
stop
Yeah,
shop.
it
Yeah.
is. So then Batwoman tries to stop them. The bad guys put a gun to the cop's head, says, if you don't give us that map, we're going to kill her. And Batwoman's like, I can't risk your life over this. And she gives the bad guys the map.
Okay.
Then they slowly back up out of the room, no longer aim the gun at her, and Batgirl does not pursue these people.
Oh.
Batwoman does not pursue these people.
My chance is over. I gave the map over.
Yeah, she's like, that's it. And what is my suit? Bulletproof? Yeah.
Kryptonite bullets.
Yeah. Unless they have every kryptonite gun known to man.
Yeah, everyone just got radiation poisoning. They're all just using kryptonite bullets.
They should. But so the crazy guy in this episode that does kidnap Kate's sister and Kate's dad, there is a scene in the show. He's a terrible actor. Awful. And his whole thing is he's also sick because his amygdala got cancer.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing at that. Just
Well,
so
because
specific.
Because they
Not
shined
bone
UV
cancer.
light on his brain.
Oh.
That was
So
the-
when we go to like when we go laser tagging and everything's
you know, like the UV cleaner things that they like put your phone in, it's UV light, it'll clean it. Yeah, they put it on his brain and they gave him amygdala cancer.
because that's how it works.
That's
As it should be.
As it does.
Yeah.
You know, that
Can't
happens.
be radiation. You know?
Yeah. So he has this amygdala cancer that causes him to have inappropriate reactions, and there is
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, and there's a scene where the first scene he's in, he's like, you guys have to help me. They're like, we can't help you. Then he's like, bah! He beats the shit out of like all the guards trying to help him.
Oh.
Then they just put a needle in him, and he's like, they chills out.
TKO.
And that's the guy that 3 mental patient like workers just took down with a single needle. And they're like, we need you to get this job done for us. But later on, he's going, unbridled rage.
Does he say it?
Yes, he says it out loud.
That's awesome.
Like he's doing an attack from Digimon or something like that.
Yeah, he just yells, I am feeling rage.
Streets of Rage.
And it is woo doggy.
Wow.
I want him in every episode.
Does he
of
go
this.
Falcon Punch?
He should have. He's like, mad punch, sad cry. But yeah, so the episode pretty much ends with Luscious and... one other point that's really important is that Kate's sister tells Kate's dad that she's been running an underground health clinic for the past 2 years.
Finally?
Yes. Because they're both kidnapped, and she's like, I have to tell you, Dad.
We
Because
have things to talk about.
Doesn't she have a doctorate? I thought it was just a regular
turns out she doesn't even have her license.
Oh.
Yeah, she doesn't even have a license.
Oh my
Super
God.
dangerous.
So she goes to the dad because she's like, the dad's the only one that can now help us find Kate. We have to use his resources. So the next scene, she goes to the dad and is like, she's about to ask for help. And he goes, I'm shutting down your fucking clinic.
God.
You don't have a license. You're hurting people. And your mom did clinical trials on people that made their eyeballs bleed. No more clinic for you. And she's like, what?
How could you, Dad?
Yeah, how could you do that to me? Yeah.
Holy crap, I thought she was an actual doctor that just...
I thought she had a
helped-
normal day job in like the first few episodes of Batwoman.
Yeah.
She did.
So they just like forget that part happened?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she's like,
They'll remove her doctorate. That's it.
she's like, my office is the only one that could offer free medical care. He's like, yeah, but you're not real practicing. You don't have a license.
my God.
You can't be doing this. And like, as an audience member, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
That checks out.
Yeah, it's like that fucking adds
Yeah,
up.
you can't do that shit.
Like, she's providing a free clinic to people, but how are they getting scripts filled? If she doesn't have anything.
Yeah,
The drug dealer friend, I guess?
Take 3 cups of orange juice and eat some Cool Whip. You'll be good.
Walk it off a little.
Yeah.
And what's weird is I think the dad literally asked, how do you have all this medical experience earlier in the episode?
Oh my God.
I was like, oh man, that's the setup for this. Episode ends with Luscious and Kate's sister being like, oh my God, the only way we can save Ryan from her kryptonite damage is to find Kate, get to this island, and use that magic medicine that's on this island to help her from kryptonite.
Makes sense.
So now they want to find Kate?
Also, can we go back, right? Like, the only thing that could save you from kryptonite is this medicine. Why doesn't Superman need this fucking medicine?
Yeah. Why does Superman have a stockpile of this medicine that you could just go, hey, I'm going to go borrow some of your stockpile?
They
of
know
medicine,
Supergirl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the show, they know her. They hung out with her.
They still mention her in season 2?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
All right.
Because Ryan never met her. It was only
my
Kate.
God.
Yeah. Show bad. Make brain leak.
Yep.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. And amygdala cancer was really throwing me off. I was
Oh
like,
my God.
Why so specific? Not just brain. You can just say brain cancer. Like,
yeah, it had to be amygdala
had
cancer.
to be specific.
Was he a character? I think there's a character named Amygdala or something like that.
That just has amygdala cancer and it gets mad and goes, I'm mad.
I don't know about that
Oh
part.
my God.
Everyone that has dealt with the amygdala cancer is like, we're seen now. Thank you, Batwoman.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he hinted at Joker again because he's like, and everyone in the room was laughing.
Oh.
So I was like, oh.
The show's like, don't worry, we haven't forgotten about the Joker.
Yeah.
So if you were to shout some kind of emotion towards this episode, what would you shout?
Oh.
Brain dead stupidity.
There we go. All right, cool.
Not unbridled rage.
That's what I felt watching that scene. That's how I really did feel that watching. It was like, rage!
You know, Superman and Lois got one more season, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They
10
announced.
episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's happening. Oh, and I'm sorry, I don't want to be talking about trailers at the end, but did you watch the Echo trailer?
I did.
I did not.
I
The
did.
dolphin?
I think it looks cool.
Oh.
I
What is
do.
that? Like, really cool?
No, I think it looks cool.
Oh.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah, it's at this point everything's like cautiously like they actually made it look dark and cool. It's going to be a TVMA series.
Oh.
They show
Yeah.
Kingpin beating someone maybe to death in the beginning of the trailer.
Interesting.
And they showed Daredevil in his red suit.
If this show sucks, we'll always have the trailer.
Yeah. One of the top comments I saw on YouTube was like, give those trailer editors a raise, because if this show, because everyone's worried because they're going to release it all at once, which makes people think they don't have faith in it.
I agree.
But it's like, if they made that trailer look that good, then those people should be in charge of Marvel.
Yeah, at the beginning, everyone said that show's like god awful and really bad, all the screenings of it.
Whoa.
So
Oh,
maybe
man.
like the first few episodes are such dog shit that they're like, we need to just show the whole thing because as a complete story, it's better.
Maybe, yeah,
Possibly.
I don't know. I'm still watching this stuff. I don't care.
Yeah, I agree.
I've been watching recaps of like the Civil War show. Was it no Secret Wars? Whatever. What was
I
it?
mean, just watch the damn show.
Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion. What? I'm so like
Watch the
burnt
damn
out.
show.
I'll watch the recap. I know what's going on.
Wow.
If I could watch 2 seasons of Batwoman, you could watch this damn Secret Invasion show.
Yeah, it's a really short season, and they're not going to do any more.
Yeah.
But if you want Matt to send you some details, he'll send you a note with a
Oh
link.
yeah, send me the pigeon, okay? I need that QR code pigeon.
Just takes you to the login page of Disney Plus.
You mean this? You want to go out while you're in?
Everyone, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Pseudo Adults Podcast. Well, what did it say? 184th?
Yeah, 184.
Wow.
There's the ending. Whoa, everybody.
All right. Well, we hope you all had a good time checking this out, tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
We'll see you later. I'm mad.
I'm Alex.
Rachel.
Unbridled rage.
And I'm going.